I feel sorry for Uskan, man.
How come?
Not because like there's a lot of areas where we can get in.
Oh.
But because he's our special guest, we're like, fuck, trying to find like, we'll get in, but we'll try and find like a way to maybe open like a security or like an emergency door somewhere where it's big so that Uskan can walk in. Because like there's ladders we go down and then there's windows we jump in. Then we look at Uskan and we're like, oh, someone stealth Us. We believe that we encountered a skinwalker.
A what? A skinwalker?
Skinwalker.
What's that?
You know, have you ever heard of the Slender Man?
So it's a movie.
Yeah, it was like say like Slender Man, like he's like
Skinny as he.
Skinny, but he's tall as. We we believe that we encountered that.
All right, welcome everybody to another episode of the Back of the 135 podcast, part of the Cam Schuster podcast feed and part of the mighty West Network. Go check out our socials, the West Network on Instagram, TikTok, West Network on Facebook. Go check that out. Also check out our website for all our articles, movie reviews, business tips, sports articles, and links to the rest of our podcasts on the network. Go see it at our website, thewestwest.com. And yeah, welcome everybody. This is the third episode of 2026. And glad to be here. My name is Cams. And today you're about to hear my conversation with the also Kiss the Floor. He's been on the podcast before. We talked about his wrestling career, and now we are going to talk about his new venture into the paranormal. He's part of the Poly Paranormal Hunters, who have their own YouTube channel. Go check that out. They go around Auckland visiting some haunted sites, haunted houses, cemeteries, and they go investigating. It's pretty entertaining YouTube. It's pretty interesting too. If you're into ghosts and the unexplained, this will be the best place to go to locally. Yeah. So, all right, let's go. Roll the intro. All right, welcome, man. Welcome back to the Back on 135, man. It's been a while, man. It's been a long time, actually. 2 years, maybe.
Yeah, roughly 2 years. Damn.
Man, what have you been up to, man? How was your weekend?
Weekend's all good. We normally do like our paranormal stuff.
Oh yeah.
So we normally, like me and the boys, we normally do like a day run and a night run. So we'll go different locations, suss it out during the day run so we know how to get in or which door or window to jump through during the day. And then we return back like maybe about 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. And then we go to the whatever door we found that was open during the day, we go through there, and then we just do our investigation till about 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of creepy stuff there, bro. But besides all the paranormal stuff, like in the weekends, like got my son, he's 15. He plays first 15 for the school.
Oh yeah.
So I take him for his rugby. My wife takes my middle child, my daughter, to her ballroom dancing, and then my youngest one, she just tags along with whoever.
Yeah.
Either come with me or go with the mum. Yeah. And then when everything's done, and then go link up with the boys like around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Go do our run, come back, chill out till the night run, get suited up, make sure everything's charged, extra batteries. Yeah. And then I think my kids, they've already got used to it now.
Oh yeah, just the routine and that.
Yeah. So like I remember the first time when it was time for me to leave home at night time, they were like, "Where are you going?" I go, "Oh." I sometimes I'll lie because I don't want them like I don't know, getting too scared, like daddy's going to hunt ghosts or whatever. So I just say, "Oh, daddy's going to work." "Oh, another one." I go, "Yeah, I'm going to work." And then I think maybe a couple of episodes later, like this was like during our season 1, a couple of episodes later, then my girls are starting to pick it up like, "Oh, daddy's leaving like every Saturday night." "Where you going now?" I go, "I'm going to work." "No, you're not." I go, "Yeah, daddy's going to work." "No, we saw the video." I go, "Oh." "Why you go to the scary place?" I'm like, "Oh." So then I just tell them like, "I'll go there, just investigate, and then I'll come home." Like, "Oh, okay. Make sure you don't bring any ghosts home." I go, "Nah, I'll be all right." And then I'll go do our stuff. Go do our stuff there. Like we're starting to branch off from Auckland, out. There's a lot of our viewers like requesting locations for us to go and suss out. And I think like the further out we are from the city, the more haunted it gets. So like if you're in the rural area, and obviously like more of those bush areas, they're old Māori like power sites. So I think in Māori that means like it's a sacred land, sacred grounds. So when we head off to those locations, because Tej, the one I was telling you about, he's half Māori, but he leans more towards Māori side.
Oh yeah.
So we're like, as long as we've got tongue to whenua there, he can bless us, bro. And like,
so you have more understanding of that side of things.
Yeah, so he's more of the Māori side. So whenever we get to those kind of locations where it's real tapu, like the land is real sacred, then out of nowhere, bro, we just hear him like speaking in Māori. Once he does that, bro, like we know it's gonna be real heavy. And 9 times out of 10, bro, we only investigate maybe. Our plan is like from 1 to 4, but like once the bro starts speaking in Māori, talking to the ancestors, like we mean no disrespect, just come to investigate. As soon as he finishes speaking in Māori, bro, like in maybe the next 10 minutes after that, we're like, "No, we don't belong here, bro." The feeling is different, man, compared to like abandoned buildings like in the city or abandoned morgue, like abandoned morgues or abandoned mental asylums. Or they all have their own feeling, but when we go further out where we're entering like Māori land, Māori territory, it's a different feeling. But I don't know why we keep doing it on a regular, like every weekend. So me and the Paranormal Hunters, we do our investigations fortnightly, but every off week, me and the bro Tej, we have our own little duo where we go, go investigate a paranormal location, or just go do like a kind of like just walk around an empty building. Yeah, so those are what we do during our off days or on our off weeks from Paranormal Hunters. But every fortnight it's a group thing.
I remember the first video you ever did, and I was thinking, man, this is different. This is like, something cool. Yeah. Because I think there's a lot of content creators here in New Zealand, but I think you're the first one to actually put it on social media as a Pacific Randa. Pacific Randa. So I thought it was a good idea when I first saw it, and then I saw other people join you, and
I think because from what I saw, like in the paranormal market, there was a hole in that, there was a gap in that market where it's a Balangi thing, so white person thing, they do that kind of stuff, but you'll never see an islander do it, or like you'll come across some islanders where they go to a building and then maybe 5 minutes they turn around and run away. But then like sometimes like us, we have that feeling, but in the back of our minds we're like, nah, we came here for a reason. Try and debunk like whatever the viewers or whatever reports that we get from online, like there's been reports of shadowy figures along the building. We try and debunk it, or try before we lean into the paranormal stuff.
Yeah.
So sometimes when we walk in there as skeptics. Like we try and put those reports to the test, or we try and debunk every theory that we've seen online before we branch over to like, it might be a ghost or it might be a spirit. But I think that was the whole reason why I formed this group, the Poly Paranormal Hunters, because every islander or like for me example, like when I'm watching paranormal stuff, I just tend to watch those from America, because that's all the scary stuff all over there. I grew up watching a group over here in New Zealand called Paranormal New Zealand. So they've been in the game for like at least 20 plus years, maybe 30 years. So they're like the OGs. And then you got other sub paranormal groups from different cities or whatever, but Paranormal New Zealand was the top dog. And then when I put the word out where I wanted to form a crew, and then we were like the new kids on the block. So from Paranormal New Zealand's point of view, because we're the new guys coming in, they just kept an eye on us. Like, see how this will, see how long they'll last. Might be a couple of weeks and then it'll fade away. But then I think he realized how serious we were, and because we bring a different element to the paranormal field, because we're all content creators, and I don't want to shit on the paranormal groups out there, but they're way too serious. Right. Sometimes they'll be at a location and they have all their gadgets and everything like that, like laid out on the floor or on the table, and all they do, they just sit there, and it could be like for 2 hours, they just sit there and it's still recording, like their footage is recording. And I think with us, when we bring like the content creator vibe into the paranormal world, we make it more, if you hear us cracking a joke, that means you know we're scared. It's just our way of trying to ease the tension. Like we know, like we heard a noise coming from upstairs, but we know no one's upstairs. Then we look at each other like, I dare you to go have a look. Just trying to crack the break the tension. And I think it comes off pretty good with our viewers, because they look at us like we're like those average Joes gonna have a look. Like, I don't want to do it, but I'll watch these guys do it. So I think with us, we bring that kind of element to the paranormal world, where at times we're serious, but at times we tend to muck around, just to liven it up. I don't even know if that's a word.
I know what you mean, man. Because, with us, especially Polynesian content creators, like all our videos are exciting, no matter what it is. Either you're tasting food at a restaurant, or you're doing like unpacking, whatever. So why not do like a haunted house or something? And it kind of makes sense when you think about like the Balangis that do it. I can see them just sitting there.
We've been there firsthand,
and it's not interesting, It's like just waiting.
That's what they do, man. But like, I want to take a dig at them, but like,
no. But you get a few islanders in there. You gotta do some islander shit,
like if we're in that situation with them and it's quiet for like half an hour, of course we're gonna crack a joke so like, let's go somewhere else. Okay, you guys can stay there. We'll go somewhere else and investigate.
Because when I watch you guys, I can see you guys. You're making fun of it, but you can also think you guys are not making fun of it. Like it's just the way we are when it comes to stuff like this.
Yeah, it's just our
It's
just our humor.
Yeah, our humor.
Yeah,
and just the way we are when it comes to like. It's funny because when you talked about your mate who's half Māori and the spirituality of that kind of stuff, superstitions and all that. Like with us Pacific Islanders, Samoans, we got it too.
Yeah.
Like back home, like our parents talk about, grandparents talk about stuff, superstitions that happen back home. And it's like passed down through generations. Like even like in modern times, you gotta cover the mirror.
Yeah.
I heard a few. I heard one where you get slapped, and the slap stays like that.
Hey.
Like you get slapped, and it might change your cheek might move, but it'll stay like that.
What?
Stay like that for a day or something.
Hey.
I heard that one, and then I heard this one.
Is that from the mirror or not?
Nah.
That's
like
just a different one.
you get slapped or something.
True.
But your face stays like that.
Say like so this is
for a day, for a day. And there's another one, and all happened to my cousin, and I was a kid at the time.
Yeah.
But I just heard the story because everyone in my family just knows the story about this needle that jumped up by itself.
Hey.
Yeah, or something like that. Something to do with being sick. He was sick or something, had the flu or something, and this needle just jumped up.
True.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Just little things like this, like. But obviously, your Samoans, they love this.
Yeah, we always take the mickey out of everything. Oh nah, that's fake. Oh, you see that? So like.
Would that be the ultimate goal to go to Samoa and investigate some of these?
That's on our travel list.
Because I'm sure some families weren't like it. Some villages weren't like it.
All the villages weren't like it, bro. Who are these bolos? Coming there. But I know from, I think what Tej, he did some digging. I think there's a village, or there used to be like a monastery, or like where the nuns were, and apparently it got burnt down, but one nun got trapped in there. And he was saying that the villagers at nighttime they can hear her crying, like the burnt building's still there, but there's stories that like I think one, like all the nuns made it out except for one got trapped, and they were saying like
you can still hear
every night they can hear her screaming, and then we were like, we might piss a lot of people off over there. Like, it's obviously it's not normal to see like any islanders walking over to
investigate the superstition.
Like these bolos must be New Zealand born.
But they'll believe it hard. I think
because,
and if you try to investigate it, they'll be mad because it can't disturb it. Whatever it is.
Yeah, it's one of the things like like why are we not allowed to ask those questions? Like, I know it's stories being passed down from generations to generations. Like everybody has heard of that story somehow within their families. But like even if you just like dip your toes in a bit and you get like I wouldn't say shut down, but you get the cold shoulder, like don't ask things that you don't don't understand. So I think sometimes when Samoa or Tonga or the islands are presented to us, it's kind of funny because like the comments they say it's always islanders. They're like, Sole, if you want to see the real ghosts, come to Sa or I'm like, it's on our list, bro. Like we want to do it. But then again, like I was saying earlier, like if we do cross that bridge, I know we're gonna get a lot of flack from like certain, I mean, like whatever area that we hit, the surrounding villages around there might get offended that we're walking in. So I think there's got to be a proper game plan in order for us to get to like a certain area that we can investigate without even like pissing off the locals.
You might even have to be like this. Like, show me the money.
I wouldn't be surprised, bro. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Have you heard stories in your family in Samoa on that? Like ghosts and that? Because man, those ones I told you, those are vague what I'm describing, but that's what I remember hearing.
Oh,
But I
yeah,
think
yeah.
about the needle jumping, and but I never dug into it. I never
Yeah.
asked the full story of it.
Nah. I don't even know if it's true or not, bro. But like the one that I heard was, if you at nighttime, if you walk underneath the tree, you get picked up.
Oh, true.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I remember hearing it from my grandparents when I was like primary school. I don't know why that stayed with me. I think,
Yeah, it's like that. Like
yeah,
the story about the needle, it's like that kind of stuff.
it stays with you. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
it stays with you.
so something like with the story about what my grandparents told me when I was young. That's why sometimes, without knowing, I'm walking underneath a tree at night. Then I'm like, oh wait, hang on, like that story. So like when I get those moments, bro, then I start thinking back, like maybe, well, why? You know, is it only in Samoa? Like, cause obviously, like I'm New Zealand born, and the stories that my grandparents told me, obviously it's from Samoa, but because those stories stay with you, and then you kind of like put it into like your, what do you call it, like in your surroundings ish. Like I know, like it's only in regards to, I don't know, walking around trees in Samoa, but I don't know, bro. Like some of those theories I wanna ask, I wanna test, but I know I'm gonna get like the door slammed on me.
You know, are there any experts in New Zealand around that kind of stuff, paranormal?
There's
Like you mentioned the New Zealand paranormal. Are they like actual experts, like professors that teach this stuff?
I don't know if there's professors, but I know there's like there's a Maori historian. Apparently he does like paranormal tours around Auckland City.
Oh yeah.
Because apparently, like, I think there's a corner on Queen Street where that was the last public hanging of a Maori.
Oh, true.
You know, like before it was the city, before it was like concrete, was like dirt. But on that specific corner was the last public hanging of a Maori. I think he got hung because he was convicted of cannibalism. And I think that was like a normal thing in, I don't know, in the Maori culture back then. And I think when the settlers came in, they found that to be the meaning, or that's not human-like. We'll charge you for cannibalism, but I don't know. But like, there's a Maori historian. I think he still does tours all around Auckland City. We've yet to link up with him again. He's been asking us quite a few times to come do a tour, and it's just, I think he takes you through a lot of streets and behind the streets and the main roads, and he'll tell you like before this was here, Maoris were doing this. Maori got hung here. Maori got stabbed there.
Oh damn.
So there's a lot of the like K Road and Queen Street, like they don't know, like, because everybody's so used to like the fast cars driving past and all the traffic, like, but before all of that there was a lot of deaths on that route, on that strip, same as with the Simon Street cemetery. Before the motorway was there was a lot of people buried along that. Before there was a motorway, so everybody's asking themselves like, where's those bodies now? Like, you're gonna have to put them somewhere in order to make that motorway. So everybody's saying like, even that motorway, there might be like a lot of disturbed spirits, like they're not properly laid to rest because you took them out of their plot in order to make a motorway. It's those kind of stories where you kind of have to dive deep into it, especially when you put on your paranormal hat. And yeah, I think, yeah, it's one of those. It's one of those moments where, yeah, like in order to find those answers for why things are there and why things are not there, it's better to go talk to, like I was saying, like the Māori historian. He knows pretty much everything, the basic layout of Auckland City or other rural towns out there.
Have you thought about doing like little short documentaries about some of these stories? Like pick a story, pick one of these stories and like do film an interview, go to the spot, like do a little documentary of what you find and all that. Because that's something I used to listen to these podcasts, these narrative podcasts. Have you heard them?
No.
Like they're sort of like documentaries but in audio format.
Oh, okay.
So there's like sound effects and interviews.
Yeah.
And there's a narrator.
Oh, okay.
And it's a story. So yeah, they're quite. I think they're hard work to do because you got to film the sounds. I mean, you got to record sounds like car noises and have put them in there.
Yeah.
And even like when you're walking on stones, you just record that. So
like every detail, man.
Yeah, every detail. So it's like you're listening to, and you can see the image in your head.
Yeah.
Like if you walk into the interview, you just record you walking on stones. So you get that sound in the thing. So I'm just walking to the interview now. But you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so you try to create like a story, like a audio film.
True.
With all these sounds, and then
I could just listen to that with my eyes closed, man. Damn.
But there's a few of them. I listened to one ages ago about in the American Arizona, the desert.
Yeah.
In the desert, because it was about like how Trump was putting the wall, stopping the people from going over.
Yeah.
There's parts of the desert where it's just like heaps of like clothes, just bunch of clothes.
Oh.
Yeah. And they didn't realize because there's all these people that cross the border into the States.
Yeah.
And they have to cross the Arizona.
Yeah.
And they just disappeared. But when they go, you find all these clothes.
Far out.
Yeah. So they were wondering, what if they just died and they just got eaten? But that doesn't make sense because there's no bones or anything. So they did this experiment where they got a dead pig.
Yeah.
And they went to the middle of the desert, put the pig down, and put these cameras around it.
Yeah.
And just went for a month. And by the time they came back, the pig was gone. Completely gone. So they went, what the hell? So they watched the film, and sure enough, like all the animals ate it.
Okay.
Until the bones, and then these ants that come and eat the bones.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, turn it into powder and go. And it's gone. Completely gone. No bones, no nothing. So they figured that's how people die in the desert. That's why there's all these clothes there. And no bodies. So But the point of the story, like I could tell you the story and I'm thinking, and you probably think, oh, where can I watch that?
Yeah,
on Netflix
yeah.
or something. No, it's on the podcast. The audio
true.
like describes everything, like all the sound effects and what they're doing, the interviews and all that. So I'm wondering, like, it might be something you might explore, like get into, like, just to document these stories, because these paranormal stories, they come from stories, right?
Yeah.
Like the Māori guy that got hung for being a cannibal. Like, is it real? Like, shall we find that story, find his family, or find that kind of stuff?
Oh yeah, I never thought of that. Yeah.
Like, that'd be cool. That's something I would listen to.
Yeah. Like a poly version of Missing Pieces.
Well, yeah. Because I reckon, like, this day and age with YouTube, content creators, you don't need TMVNZ and that. You can do your own.
No, you can just use your own social media platform.
Yeah, and put it up there. Because I don't know if you know, but there's two movies that just come out, Obsession.
Oh no.
And Backrooms.
Backrooms, yeah.
They're from YouTube people. Like the Backrooms guy.
Yeah, the Backrooms.
He was just a YouTube guy and did this Backrooms thing on YouTube and just got millions of views, and Hollywood got him to make a movie. So there's these avenues now through social media and that. And I think it's all about storytelling. Like, I think what interests people about the paranormal stuff is because, it is about like paranormal. It's about ghosts. It's about the unexplained.
Yeah.
And people are intrigued by that. People are interested in that. Like, we grew up with watching these shows like Unsolved Mysteries, or X-Files, or we grew up with these things. And plus, with our being Samoans, we hear about the stories back in Samoa about the ghosts. So we're always interested in paranormal kind of stuff, right? So, and all it is connecting these ghost things back to a story, right? And that's what you guys are doing. Like, I saw the one when you guys were in North Shore and you were at this sort of house that's on the beach or on the water. And it was pretty dangerous because you were like, you guys were in the front on the deck, and there was like these planks that were there, and you had to like skip over them or something.
Damn, I can't remember.
I think it was one of the earlier ones. Yeah. It was like a rundown house and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think it was just after the one when you said you can't reveal where you're gonna go because people, the security come there and stop you guys.
Yeah. Was it the episode after that?
I think it was around about that time. Yeah.
Damn. Oh, that was last year. Shit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Because how many episodes have you guys done?
Oh, we're on our second season now.
Oh, hey. And how many episodes in the first one?
20.
Oh, wow.
20 episodes. Because that one was like week after week.
Because last one I saw was the one when you guys were at with Usking at the hospital.
Oh,
at Carrington.
Carrington. Yeah,
Carrington. Yeah.
I feel sorry for Usking, man.
How come?
No, because like there's a lot of areas where we can get in.
Oh.
But because he's our special guest, we're like, fuck, trying to find like, we'll get in, but we'll try and find like a way to maybe open like a security or like an emergency door somewhere where it's big so that Uskan can walk in. Because like there's ladders we go down and then there's windows we jump in. Then we look at Uskan and we're like, oh, someone stealth Uskan. we'll go have a look. And if we can find something, then we'll call you.
Oh, damn.
But I'm like, man, like
never saw that on the video.
That's why sometimes I think when Uskan came with us to the Pump House Theatre in Takapuna, it's just like a theatre stage, and there's a lot of areas where Uskan can just sit down. But then I think Uskan, he doesn't like walking around, bro, because he's like, bro, I didn't realize how many times you guys walk around there. Like, yeah, because we go from this spot to that spot to that spot. Like, I thought you guys just like stay in like at the stage and you just stay there the whole night. Like, so let's spy lungies, bro. We like to cut out, bro. We go here, go there.
Yeah.
But I think with Uskan, it was like, oh nah, bro, too much walking, bro. I'm like, all right, all good. Well,
did he reach out to you guys first?
Yeah. He reached out. Yeah. He kept what do you call it? He kept messaging. He's been up to date with all our episodes. Like talking about last year, he's been watching every episode, and then when he reached out for the Pump House Theatre, he was like, "Bro, I want to come and do one." But like, I think Usgang doesn't realize like I reckon he kind of started the like putting the paranormal from the poly perspective online. I think he did it first, but I think we made it more, I wouldn't say mainstream, but like we put more
consistency on there.
More consistent.
Because I saw the one he did with Terrell and that, like at down South Island. They went to a hotel.
Yeah.
With Jaden Lang was
the
there
one
too.
In Otago, yeah. That one there, like.
And stay the night and stuff like that.
And the actual room was where
someone got murdered or something.
She got murdered. Yeah. I think she was a hoe. I think she was a prostitute. And then I think she slept with one of the guys, but the other guy just killed her in the room. And then now she doesn't like any males sleeping in that room.
Oh, hey.
That's why Uskang and Jaden Lang and Terrell, they were meant to sleep in that one room, but then Terrell was like, "There's only one bed. We'll sleep next door." Like, but next door it's not haunted, but the room that Wolfgang booked, that was the room where it had the most activity. So he wanted like a group, like everybody sleep in that room, but it was like, nah, Terrell was like, nah, there's only one bed. We're not gonna sleep. No one's spooning me. So I think Terrell and Jaden, they might have went to the room next door and left Wolfgang to sleep in that haunted room.
Oh, so he did sleep there.
Yeah, so he did. Yeah, he did. But I think the following morning, I think Wolfgang said like he heard like maybe noises coming down up and down the hallway, or there was a bit of tapping coming from his room, but it was nothing that major where he got like shook. You know, and then Terrell was like, "Oh, because she's not into like your type." But like Otago, like South Island, that's one of the locations that me and the boys want to suss out. But I think because we're based in Auckland, we're trying to get as much Auckland locations sussed out as we can before we start branching out. Because like a lot of people have been giving us locations, but they live out of Auckland, or they live down the line or South Island. I'm like, bro, sometimes like it's people tend to forget that like majority of us are family men. So like it's alright where we can. It'll be alright if we were like if we didn't have any commitments outside of the group, because like I mean like if you're a single guy, you could just drop everything and like, yep, I'll be there tomorrow. But like with us, we gotta properly plan everything. Sometimes our planning takes weeks, maybe months, and it could be like some of these locations that we try and book. Sometimes they're overpriced.
Oh yeah.
You know, so some of them are like I remember one location tried to charge us like $400. I think $400 an hour, but the maximum is 2 hours. So you can't do 1 hour, you got to do 2. And we're like, fuck, nah, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
Not $400 for 1 hour. There's some out there, but like, I think when we hit those public locations, it'll build up our resume. And so when we can maybe hit America or hit Australia, like our resume will do us justice, because we got all these locations to fall back on. If an overseas maybe location that we're trying to think of like investigating, they can look up those public locations and call them up and say like, oh, how are these guys while they're doing their investigation? Like, are they good? Do they keep the area how they saw it? And 9 times out of 10, or 10 times out of 10, I should say, like when we do, I wouldn't say public, but legal locations, we always leave it the way that we saw it. So like, if there was no mess when we started, there will be no mess when we finish. And I think that builds up our kind of like our resume, our trust with the Balangis, maybe, you know, like it keeps us in a good light, where if our relationship with them is good and we do like returns and build up their relationship, maybe they have maybe like someone that they can pawn us off to, like maybe to like a South Island location. And because we got that person already gave us like the green light, like they're good to work with, even that will build us even like our resume even bigger, because like how we formed the group was we did everything illegal. We did everything illegal, bro. Like,
how many of the sites were we breaking in into?
If it's open, we're not breaking in. Right? If it's open, but we built this brand on doing things illegally. So I think at times where if we want to be what do you call it? if we want to be considered a serious group, we gotta hit those legal locations just to build up their resume. And I think it's kind of rubbing off on the OGs now, because now they see that we're here to stay, and we're not those ones that just started because it was trendy and then we fell off. So now we're slowly doing like collaborations with the OGs now, and then they see how. I think because the OGs, they're stuck on their way of investigating, and it's different when they see us and how we investigate, because it's two different things. Right. But we all have the same goal in mind, is like we want to investigate where that noise came from, or try and dive deep into why this guy died in the bathtub or whatever. But it's just our approaches into it is different. They like to stay in the dark and stay there in silent, while us, we like to run here, run there, upstairs, downstairs. Anybody suss the basement? No. Okay, we'll go back basement. Or like it's those kind of that kind of thing that builds our profile, because of the OGs in the paranormal field, where they see that we're serious, and like I was saying earlier, like we're here to stay. Yeah.
How much of the YouTube stuff makes you guys legit? Like, with the viewership and that, like, because I've never seen any other New Zealand paranormal on YouTube and that. But you guys seem to put the entertainment into it.
Yeah. I think that's what makes us different.
Get other people to look at it too. Yeah. But in regards to like finding out stuff, like finding if it's real or not, like what have you guys learned since you guys started? Like, I know you interact with the New Zealand paranormal people and you see how they do it, and it's probably not exactly how you guys want to do it. But in regards to like the techniques you use to figure out what the noises come from, or if that's the sound of a person, like how do you figure that out? Like how do you?
There'll be like I'll say during season 1, when we were like we were fresh into it, every noise was paranormal to us, or like every bang was paranormal. Like, oh, wow, that must have been the ghost, or oh, bang, did you hear that? We're always jumpy because because we were the new kids on the block, and that was our first couple of episodes. I would say like majority of season 1 we're just finding our feet. And I think when we get into like the later part of season 1, like near the end towards season 2 now, where like every noise that we hear, before we label it as paranormal, we got to go head first, like go have a look and see, try and pinpoint where that noise came from, and then have a look at the surrounding areas. Like it could be like maybe the blinds there was a draft of wind coming through a window, or if there is a window, any of the windows smashed.
So like process of elimination.
Yeah. So before we get to it's paranormal, and there'll be times where we've debunked a few theories, or we've debunked a few noises and stuff like that.
How? Like, what was it?
Like if we hear a bang, normally like we'll stay in silent for a bit, and then we'll ask maybe one of the boys will ask like say like if it was a spirit, say like, oh, was that you that made that noise? If it was, can you make that noise again? No noise happened after that, so then we'll continue. Then we hear another bang. We'll stop again in silence, but then this time, instead of asking the spirit if that was you, we'll split. So like, because there's 4 of us, so we always go in pairs just to keep each other safe. We'll go in pairs. Because you gotta know, like some of these locations, there's like poor people or like homeless in there, and some of them they easygoing, but like majority of the time they're real aggro because you're walking into their home. That's their place of rest.
They'll be the ones to talk to because they're there every night, so they probably know.
I think they must get sick and tired of everybody running up. That's like different bunch of people walking in there. You got people stripping copper. So like when we do split up, we go in pairs. Wherever we think that the noise was coming from, we go directly to it. And then when we get to that area, we just stay and we sit there in silence for like maybe a good 5-10 minutes. We'll turn off all our lights. We call it a lights out session. We just sit there and we just try and communicate with, if there was a spirit that made that bang. We have it's like a light up cat ball where it's one of those these devices or one of the toys where you can lay it on any part of like either the floor or like on a table or whatever, and it's kind of hard to it's easy for a human to light it up because it's real sensitive, so we'll try and push it away where none of us can like be in arm's reach, and then we'll ask the spirit to like, if that was you that made that bang, or if that was you that made that noise, if you are willing, can you light up the cat ball? And we'll place it up on the windowsill, wherever we put it, and then we'll walk away from it and we'll just observe from afar. Keep the lights off, ask the question, and sometimes where it happens, sometimes like we'll walk away from where we placed the cat ball,
and it turns on.
Yeah, and it turns on. It's happened numerous times, like during my solo. Like I'll go for a solo. Sometimes the boys will go for their own solos, or as a group, or as a duo with me and Tej. I guess you can say, since we had the cat balls, I would say maybe 7 times out of 10 that cat ball has lit up.
Damn.
And it could be
at different places.
Different places, yeah. So if we go into an area where, I think with us Polynesians, like when we walk into an area, we know it's like your spider senses are tingling. Like, oh nah, this doesn't feel, we shouldn't be here, bro. Or you know something's gonna happen. So in those kind of atmospheres, or in those kind of situations, when we get that feeling, we're like, oh, we'll place a cat ball here, bro. So we'll place a cat ball here with an infrared camera. We'll leave that in the room, and then we'll go walk off. While the infrared's playing, recording, maybe a good 20 minutes, we'll come back from wherever we were. We won't review the footage until after everything's done. And normally Tej will take the footage back, and then he'll give us like the timestamps of like, oh, this is what happened from point 1 to point 2 or whatever, or while we left, the cat ball started playing up from this point to that point, and we watched the footage and we're like, fuck, so there was a presence there, or like the presence that don't want to interact with us, but rather interact with our cat balls while we're gone. So those are the theories that or not theories, but those are the experiences we have. And sometimes when the cat ball goes off, we try and, even though we know it's paranormal, because we've asked numerous times, light up the cat ball, and we're nowhere near the cat ball, and it lights up, we still try and debunk it in a way. I think when those things happen and then we're trying to debunk it, it's because we're scared.
Oh yeah.
Because it lit up in front of us, and there's no one in front of the cat ball. We're all like in, like say, in one corner.
I never saw that episode. It was all be on the episode.
It'll be on the episodes, yeah. There'll be times where we're all together, and then just one by one we just start branching off. It's a habit we have. Like because we have. I think what's different from with Poly Paranormal Hunters compared to other paranormal groups is that they just have that one footage. Where with us we have 4 different POVs. So whatever you don't see on my one, you can pick it up on Tej, because that was the whole point of us going to locations and filming our own POVs. Yeah, and sometimes like sometimes you'll hear like humming, and it's I say that it's another form of communication, because when we split, there's some of us could be in like maybe 4, like say I'm in this room, and then maybe down the hall, around the corner, a couple of rooms down there, that's one of the boys. Upstairs, another one of the bros, or outside could be like another member of the group. And like it, while we're doing our solos, we all start to pick up on like some sort of activity where it's unexplained, where you can't blame it on the bro, because he's not with you. He's like on the next floor, or he's outside. So the only one that's on that floor is you. So when you hear humming, or when you hear like a bang, humming is where I've heard a lot of humming.
What's the humming sound like?
It's
like a
it's
car
like,
or?
No, it sounds like you know how, like ladies, they hum while they're doing stuff.
It's like
that,
a human
bro.
humming.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
And I think I picked it up when we investigated the abandoned Green Lane Hospital.
Oh yeah.
The
Green Lane.
That's another illegal spot. We went in there because I think there's a ward there called the Costly Ward, and apparently that's haunted. So we all got into the old Green Lane Hospital. Then we all just branched off like we normally do. And then on the floor that I was at, I was just going through different rooms, walking the corridors, and then I just heard humming. Like it sounded like humming was coming from, like maybe a spirit was walking behind me, because it was that clear. I don't know how many times I try and debunk that activity or that noise, but like it always comes back down to like must be like a nurse or one of the patients or whatever, like still roaming around that corridor, doesn't want to leave, or maybe humming to get from this point to that point. A lot of stuff has happened to us.
So when you come home after doing those, like, have you noticed like what you think about this kind of stuff than you did when you first started? Like, obviously you're getting these experiences every weekend. You come home, and does it change anything? Your thoughts about paranormal? Or is it just like, oh yeah, I've got to go out again, see if I can see something else?
Nah, I think
does it change the way you think about paranormal things?
Oh yeah. Like in terms of like when I first got into it, I was scared. I don't know why I put that video up where I wanna form a crew. I don't know why I did that, bro, but like I think it was, I already knew I was gonna be scared once I stepped foot into the paranormal. But I think like as the weeks went by, I started not being scared, but more like curious. So every time when I come home, I'm like it takes me a while to go to sleep. So like I'll do my outro when I get home, and then I have like a whole hour to myself. I just unwind, debrief my own self. Just wondering like why are there so many spirits there, or why haven't they passed on? Sometimes the sessions, when we finish it, like there's still like questions unanswered. Sometimes when we do the Estes method.
What's that?
Oh, the Estes is when we have a device where it's called a spirit box, and we hook it up to earphones.
Oh yeah.
And the person that's got the earphones on, we blindfold him. That way, it just separates all his it eliminates all his senses.
Yeah.
And in the spirit box, it's kind of like a, you know, when you hear like a radio where you're trying to find a station.
Frequency.
Yeah. Well, that's all you hear, and then words pop up.
Oh yeah.
And then you just say whatever word comes out. But you can't hear me, or like say like I'll put you on the Estes, and I'm asking you questions, but you can't hear my questions. You can just hear the frequency of the spirit box and whatever word comes out. There've been times where I think it was all four of us. We've all had a turn at being under the Estes, and all four of us have been in a trance. In a trance where
like hypnotized, like can't control yourself.
Oh, it's like, I don't know how the boys are feeling, but like how I was under the Estes was like there was a location that we went to, and it was called the Satanic House in Remiro.
Satanic House of Remiro. Who gave it that name?
Because there was a photo of a girl that was there, and there was no photos around, no photo albums. It was just a photo of a girl, and where we found the photo was there was like a satanic pentagram with like a lot of burnt. On each corner was like might have been like a burnt offering or whatever, but it looked like it was there for maybe a month before we turned up, and we saw a photo of a girl, and
it was a cult trying to do what was it, man?
Yeah,
a cult trying to do a ritual or something.
Kind of, well, trying to, maybe the girl passed away and they were trying to conjure her up.
Oh damn.
Maybe some pervert want to be able to do those voodoo ones and like, oh, make sure you fall in love with me. I don't know, but like for some reason, like there was just a photo of a girl right next to like a
pentagram.
A pentagram, bro, and all the corners of the pentagram was burnt.
Oh damn! Was the pentagram like cracked in the concrete cracks?
No, it was like a bench, like a table.
Oh, it was just scratched in or something.
Yeah, and then and the photo was just like lying there, like it was. We just found it weird, like it was. That's the only photo of a human, and all the rest, like around the house, there was no photos, no photo albums, no nothing. So on that night, it was my turn to be under the Estes, and I think according to what Tej was saying, like he was saying I was possessed. I called him by his real name. Like Tej is not his real name, but I called him by his real name.
At the time, can you remember what you did?
Nah.
Oi.
Nah, so like when I'm on the Estes, we had on that night we had a special guest, and it was one of our viewers, and he wanted to come tag along. So we're like, oh, cool. Since I'm on the Estes, bro, you can take my GoPro and you can film me. That way, like it's what do you call it? Like a viewer's POV. So then he was filming. Yeah, I think for like a good solid 10 minutes, I think. I mean, like 10 minutes went by, and then Tej was saying like somehow I got possessed. I started laughing. I think it got to the point where Tej was scared and he was about to kick me in the face. Yeah, he said like he didn't want to kick me, but he wanted to kick whoever's like possessing me. I mocked Tej by his real name, and I mocked our special guest. And
or was it just you three there?
Yeah, it was only us three. Yeah, Yola couldn't do it, and Enzo, like when he heard Satanic House, he was like, oh. Which is cool because like I think everybody has their limits. Their limits. And I was like, yeah, but like our slogan is like we go where no one else dares, bro. So people don't want to get to a Satanic House, we have to go in there, or like a forest.
A Satanic Forest. Is there a Satanic Forest?
There's I wouldn't say a Satanic Forest, but there is a haunted forest that we've been to, and that's in Dome Valley. So that's like near Warkworth.
Damn.
And apparently like that, the Dome Valley Highway, it's well known for like taking people's lives. That strip, that highway, they were saying like a lot of people have driven it, and for some reason, bro, they drive off it.
Oh, what?
They don't know why. They can't explain it. Like there's no tire marks, like no braking on the road, like brake skid marks.
Yeah,
no skid marks. It's just.
And it's called a Satanic Forest. You know, I realized you can call any haunted site anything you want. Just as soon as you put Satanic in there, this game over. Ain't there? Like, half the people are not going to go. Even the paranormal people.
Yeah, but in the Satanic House, bro, I got possessed. Apparently,
so it's an actual house, like someone's house, or is it a church, or
no, it's abandoned house.
Abandoned house, damn.
And it's those houses where like, it's in a beautiful area, and that's the only house where it's abandoned. All the other houses, bro, they're like, obviously it's like a rich area.
Is it a ghost house? You know that the owners live overseas and they just don't even. I think
the buyer was an Asian overseas buyer. Yeah, so I think he might have changed his name, or the interest on top of that. I don't know. But yeah, but the I'll send you the link of when I was under the Estes.
Is it one of the episodes on season 1?
Might have been season 1 or season 2.
Oh, you guys started season 2? Oh, is it up some episodes?
I think season 2, episode 15 now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
do you guys upload every recording?
Yeah.
You don't wait till like you have
I think with me, Tej, he likes to wait for me to upload mine. I think I got a habit of doing like, I'll do the investigation, come back home, have a power nap, wake up, and then I'll start editing. So I'll start checking all the, like transferring the files onto the laptop, and that's my whole Sunday is just editing. I think I got to the point where I'm just selfish. My wife comes in, I like leave. The kids come, I like, get away.
Yeah.
And like, it takes me like a whole day
to edit an episode.
To edit it, because I gotta decompress like 3 hours worth of footage.
True, yeah.
And then try and because I've noticed that like people don't want to watch something for 3 hours on YouTube.
You need to get the good parts.
Yeah, so I'll try and I've tried to like upload a footage where it was like kind of like an hour 50 minutes. I think apparently some of the comments were saying like, oh, I started drifting to sleep at like the half an hour mark. I was like, fuck. So then I gotta try and decompress that.
Yeah.
But then after a while I'm like, bro, anything over 2 hours I'm not gonna upload. Anything under, I'm just gonna chuck it up.
That's actually good that you listen to the analytics.
Mm.
Because I never do, eh?
Oh,
I see it like I should, but I never.
no.
I'm like kind of, hey, if you want to listen to the whole thing, listen to the whole thing. I don't care.
Sometimes I have that mindset too.
Yeah.
Like
But with your videos, like you have to, you gotta be engaged. People get engaged in that.
Yeah, I try and get them engaged from the intro because like I'll snip it maybe like kind of like clickbaiting maybe for the first 15 seconds before I get into the intro. So let's say like, oh, this is what's coming up in all the scary parts, and everyone's like, oh yeah, I have to watch this, you know.
But then you got to build up to those some of those scary parts.
Up to that moment.
Yeah.
So I always try and get it all done before Sunday night, maybe like 8 o'clock the latest. I'll start uploading, and that's when I'll chuck it on YouTube, get my 1 minute snippets, and then chuck it on like IG, Facebook, TikTok. Maybe chuck in like a 1 minute snippet on my YouTube Reels, and then tag the actual footage. You know, it's just
hard working.
Oh, you should know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So that's me every weekend. Like I'll go do my daddy duties, and then once all the daddy duties are done, then that's when the paranormal comes on. Then okay, bye. I gotta go do my thing. Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, come home. Sunday, the whole Sunday is just do not disturb.
So what's the average time you come home on Sunday night or Sunday morning?
I say I start walking through the doors at around 5 in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
5:30, and then that's just me walking in. But then going to bed, man, like maybe another hour after that.
Damn.
And then I gotta wake up like maybe 8-9 o'clock, and then because it takes me like I was saying, like 3 hours worth of footage. I gotta transfer all that to the laptop, and then start editing like all the parts where I'm not talking. Gotta trim that down. Yeah. So there's a lot of moments where the group or me and Tej as a duo, we're just sitting in silence. Like it could be like an encounter that we got, and sometimes I forget that I'm filming. But it's one of those moments where we normally get the good stuff when we're not filming, and
that sucks.
I think
when that happens.
it sucks because like there's a story that we only us four know, and when we say the story, like we can tell no one believes us.
Oh, like what happens, you guys, and without filming?
Without filming, because
So what happened?
So when we first went into Carrington, we did the investigation.
Oh, you know, before you start, I went to Unitec, and I was there. That was my area.
Oh yeah.
And I remember people saying it was haunted and that, but what I was doing, like if you were late to do a hand-in, you just got to stay overnight. So it was a habit for a lot of students to stay overnight.
Yeah, yeah.
And work until you finish and they hand it in early in the morning. So there was a couple of nights where me and guys in my class, we stayed overnight, and then we know we have a break, might be 1 a.m. Let's go for a break, and then we just wander around the hospital and that. It was freaky, man.
Yeah,
freaky, because it was the design school and the architecture school. So we were in the architecture part. There was the front half, and then the back half was the design school. So we would work late, but design school, no one was there. So we'll go over that side, and the lights are on and stuff, but some hallways are dark. You just go down there and have a look around. It's scary as you know. But in the front, there's like a outdoor area where people have their lunch and that. And it's funny, we mentioned pentagram before, and when I said in the cracks, in the courtyard, there's a pentagram cracked in the concrete. But it's not like it's a perfect pentagram. It's in the
hey.
concrete, but it's cracks.
Shit.
Yeah. So that was part of the whole. You know how the place is haunted.
Yeah.
Man. That's the haunted. That's a pentagram, man, cracked, and no one knows how that happened. Like,
Oh,
that was the story when we were there. But yeah, that place has always been kind of haunted.
outside there.
Outside, yeah.
Shit.
It's outside
Man.
part in the front.
I'm gonna try and have a look, man.
Yeah, but yeah, that was my little story.
Damn.
That was my story.
Wow. Oh, so damn. When we first went to Carrington,
Yeah.
we did the investigation, but then we heard some noises and like some metal clanking from downstairs, and then we heard like some stuff moving around from upstairs. So because we cleared the whole building and we knew like there's no one in there but us, we came from upstairs, went down to the ground floor. And then when Yerlo opened the door to get into like where we walked out, he said he heard like maybe high heels, kind of like a nurse maybe walking to him. And he asked us, but we're all behind him, like, oh, did you hear that? We're like, nah, it's only your ear over there. We're all over here waiting for you to go on. Like, nah, I can hear like heels. And then as soon as he said that, we heard like banging and like metal bars, like I say like someone's holding a metal bar and they drop it and they pick it back up and drop it. It was that kind of noise we heard from the basement. And then we all looked at each other because that was our first like our first encounter with like paranormal. This is season 1, episode 2, I believe.
Season
2
1,
or episode
episode
3, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it was real early. We were still like the new kids on the block. So like we heard that noise coming from the basement, and the floor from above where we just came down from. There was like stuff like shifting, like you can hear like maybe like something being pulled on the floor, like
damn.
dragging.
It's like,
and like
you can all the noises.
because like on that floor there's like a lot of like broken glass and shattered glasses on the floor. So like when we heard like something being dragged, you can hear the glass being dragged as well, and we're like, is someone up there? Like, no, we just came from there. Like, there's no one there. Like, no, there's no one. And we're like, and there's no one on this floor here because this is the floor we started on, and there's no one here. And like, nah, there's no one. And then we all looked at the basement, and we're like, nah, I think we should go now. should we? Nah, we should go. So then we packed up all our gears, we went. But then when it came to the following night, I was like, oh, the basement still haunted me because I wanted to
See it.
I wanted to go like suss it out, try and see like where that noise is coming from, if it's paranormal. So then the following week we all planned to do like a return trip to Carrington. So there was like a redemption tour or redemption episode.
Was that the Oosgang one?
Nah. Oosgang came
Season 1.
season 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So then when we did the redemption episode, we went back. As always, we always do the day run. By that time, like our footage was already up from the previous week, and that did a lot of numbers. Everybody, like, I think everybody was starting to get invested in the polyparanormal. Oh, look, we didn't have a name back then. Like we were just 4 boys going to run amok, and then everybody was invested. They've been watching since the first episode, and then we did a return, did the day run, but when we got to the Carrington, a lot of the security guards like they pulled up, and they're like,
yeah.
"Hey," like, "Oh, what's up, boss?" And like, "Oh, are you gonna go in?" I'm like, no, we're just having a look on the outside.
This is at night.
No, this was
Day.
during the day.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh yeah, because you're not going in there." I'm like, no. Are you sure? I go, yeah, no, we're just gonna look at the outside, like the windows, and like, no, because we saw your episode last week. And I was like, I'm like, hey, no, nah, you're kissed the floor. I go, oh.
Wait, how does the security?
Nah, he actually, he was like, oh, I don't even know if, nah, he's probably not gonna watch it anyway. Nah. When he found out who I was, he was like, oh no, all good. It was just like, because that gate's open over there. I'm just gonna do my rounds. So he did it. I think that was his kind of like hinting to me, like he didn't see anything. Like if we go through that gate, while he does his like his lap around the whole building. But then I think we had this feeling, bro, like, oh, if the security guard knows that we're here, and if he knows that we were here last week, I don't know, just had this weird feeling that it's not gonna work. It's not gonna happen
at that night. Yeah.
So but stupid me, bro. We're like, yeah, we'll come back at nighttime. So when we came back at nighttime, like at our normal time, like 12:30, 1 o'clock. We start making ways, or we parked the car. Like we didn't park our car, cause I don't know. I always tell the boys, like, if we're gonna park up at a location, we'll park maybe 2 streets away. So like if we do get caught, they don't have our car. They don't know, like, or if we get caught on surveillance, they won't see us jumping in our cars. They'll just see 4 boys just walking down the street, you know. So
they're straight from the streets there.
Gotta be streetwise, man. So like the same thing with the night run. We parked a couple of streets away from the Carrington, then we start walking. And then as soon as we got to the gate, to the fence where the security guard told us, like, you can go through here. As soon as we got there, like maybe the night shift security guards, they pulled up. Like, hey, brother. And I already knew it's not a Samoan. There's Fijian Indians.
Yeah.
Like, are you going in there? I'm like, no. No, because we've been watching your episode. And I go, oh, fuck. Is it okay if we just like film the outside? Like, yeah, but you're not allowed to go inside. I'm like, oh yeah, no worries. So as we were walking, they kept like monitoring us. Like they keep patrolling. One guy was on his skateboard. Like one of the security guys on the skateboard. One security guard on those scooters. One security guard on his ute, and they're all driving different ways, but they're staying real close to us. And then when we got to the main road, I think one undercover cop drove past, and then 2 cop cars drove past as well. And then I don't know why, but they gave us like the full blown torchlight, and they shone up. They lit us up on when we're walking, and then I think from that point on, we were like, oh no, we're too hot.
Yeah.
We're just gonna have to just cancel it, bro.
Abort
mission, bro. Like, nah, like we'll save the basement. Like maybe we'll come back in a month's time, bro, when everything's died down. But I think we're too hot, bro. We gotta go. So then, as we're walking back to our cars, we chucked all our stuff in. Like I was angry. I opened my boot, bro. Chucked all my gears in there, slammed it. All the boys did the same thing, and we were just standing near our cars. And we're like, fuck, nah, I'm sure there's another way. There's another way to get in there. We have to. This is redemption, bro. And we're just trying to figure out ways. Like, we're trying to time, like, what do you call it? Like, we're trying to time the security guards. Like, one guy will go, and we'll try and time, like, the gaps in between, the time in between. Like, so we're just looking at that, like, oh, it takes them half an hour before he gets here. Or it takes another hour before he starts another run. So we could maybe, in that hour gap, we can go. But we're just trying to figure out some sort of way just to salvage the redemption. And we could be like there for like maybe a good 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours, 3 hours. And then it was at that time. We believe that we encountered a skinwalker.
A what? A skinwalker?
Skinwalker.
What's that?
You know, have you ever heard of the Slender Man?
So it's a movie.
Yeah, it's like say like Slender Man, like he's like
Skinny as
skinny, but he's tall as. We we believe that we encountered that
by your cars.
by our cars. So where we were parked, all our cars are parked on the side, and we're standing like on the footpath side, and then this man came from around the corner, but he was all hunched over, and he had like crutches on, but we didn't think nothing of it. It wasn't until like he walked past our cars, and then for some reason like he just shot up.
Eh?
He shot up, and it was like at least like Great Khali
tall.
height. Like he was tall, skinny, lanky. All four of us, because we all looked at each other like, bro, like, you ready, bro? We all looked at each other. We really knew like it was a skinwalker. We were trying to get a visual on his face, but we couldn't see his face.
How close was he from you?
Like he walked in the middle of the road.
In the middle of the road. Oh.
So like, say this is the main road, and this is the off street, and we parked our cars here. He came from around this corner from the main road in his crutches, and instead of walking on the footpath, he walked in the middle of the road. And then our cars are parked here, and then he had his crutches on, and then he must have walked past Tisha's car, and then when they got to the second car, for some reason, bro, he just shot up, and we're all like standing here because we were all talking to each other. Then because there was no one on the road, there was no one.
And looked like a shadow.
Nah, it was like a human walking on crutches. And then when he walked past our cars, he shot up like at least 7 foot, over 7 foot. Had the crutches, but he had them on like this, and he started whistling. And he was just whistling. And we looked at him. Well, like we kept our eye on him. He walked like that, and then he just disappeared. And we're like, it was one of those moments where like that we should have had our cameras on, but it was one of those moments where like we were ready to fight the skinwalker, but we're like, just you make the first move, like we just don't know where he came from and where he disappeared off to, and we just don't know how he came from leaning over in crutches, walked past our car in the middle of the road and just shot up, and he had the crutches on like this on his shoulder, and he started whistling, and we were looking because like the street that we're on, there's lampposts, all right, so obviously we can see his face, but we couldn't. His face was more like blurry, and there was enough light for us to see, but we couldn't see his face. And then there was enough light for us to like just keep watching him, and we kept watching, and then he faded out. And then we all looked at each other and were like, nah, and go, nah, that was a, and we were just like, nah, that wasn't, and nah, it wasn't. So we were just like, nah, we couldn't believe what we saw. No one's gonna believe what we saw because
you guys smoking weed or something?
No one's gonna believe what we saw because we had our footage was our cameras were in our car. Like as soon as we got like the red light from the securities, the last thing we wanted to do was just film. So we all came back to the car, opened the car, closed everything up, and then it was just at that. We say the story all the time whenever people ask us like, have you ever had any encounters, or if so, what was your scariest? And that one has always been the story we say. But
damn,
man, it's like,
and this will be about 3 a.m.
Yeah, around about that time, because it's one of those moments where it was just those moments where like it's kind of hard to, I don't know, like try and convince like a person that we're talking to, like this is what we witnessed, but we can't back it up because we don't have footage. So it's just either take our word or not. But then what us four saw is like that's what we actually saw. So now when we like finish investigations, we don't chuck our stuff. We just hold on to it.
Oh yeah.
Hold on to it. And like when it's time to go home, then okay, it's time to go home. Then we.
Have you told the New Zealand Paranormal people the story? What did they say?
We told them because they're the biggest skeptics. They're how they are in the paranormal field is like they're not a believer, but they're not a non-believer, but they're just in the middle. So that way, when they investigate, they don't favor one or the other. Every activity there has to be a reason why it happened. So they're like I would say skeptic is pretty harsh, but like they're on the fence, and they're like that. They're on the fence with every investigation that they go to, which is somehow what we are slowly leaning over to. Because I was saying like on season 1 we labeled everything paranormal, but let's say like near the end of season 1 leading into season 2 now is more we're slowly jumping over to the middle. So so like how every noise we hear, every bang that we hear, whatever that's claimed as activity, we'll try and debunk it first before we label it as paranormal. So I think it took us that long to get to somewhere into the middle part. It's kind of like just taking whatever we can grab from different groups and then adding it into Poly Paranormal Hunters.
Right.
Because the SS method, we picked that up from a American paranormal group. The Lights Out session, we picked that up from one of the I think it was a paranormal group in Hamilton, I believe it was.
And this equipment, you just get it online.
Yeah, you can get it online. How? Because I think bro. Like I'm always a tight ass. If it costs that much money, I'll try and find like the B version.
Yeah.
So like with the cat balls, it's a device or like a toy that every paranormal investigator has. And before we had that, I went to the $2 shop and try and find like something that's similar to a cat ball where it lights up. So I'll take that, or I find out that ghosts they're either attracted to the color blue or they don't like the color blue. So I'll go to a $2 shop, or I'll go to like a pet store, grab like a blue ball, or go find a blue torch, take that with me to locations, stick them in the corner or wherever. I think the boys know, bro, I'm a cheap bastard when it comes to that kind of stuff. If it costs like $600, I can find something for $10, but I think that was I guess you say that was my mindset like back in season 1, but season 2 it's more like REM pods, music box, EMF readers. Oh, we got an EMF reader, we got a voice recorder. We're slowly
these are part of the paraphernalia for
Eh?
people that look for ghosts in there. They like the equipment.
So
it's not really people unfamiliar with, but once they see a lot of what you guys do, it's like become familiar, right? Like all these devices, I guess.
Yeah. So I think if we want to be, I got to stop being a cheap bastard and then start getting like the proper gears. So I think now we're slowly ventured off into buying the proper equipment. Just so like other paranormal groups can like actually look at us like, oh yeah, like they're
It's
actually
legit,
pretty serious. Yeah, legit with it.
Yeah.
Every now and then, yeah, I'll buy a blue ball just to spice it up a bit, or try different methods to maybe try get a reaction. I'm one of those guys in the group where I take stuff home. Whatever location I'm at, I take like a souvenir.
Oh yeah.
So it could be like
The Conjuring, how do you have that basement of all the
so I got my library. My library,
yeah.
and I got a shelf, and it's all my little souvenirs.
The Carrington ones, it's always been known as a haunted place.
It's always, yeah.
Like there's heaps of stories around there. Like I guess it was because it was like a mental hospital,
Mental,
like,
yeah.
trapped downstairs and.
Was even building 1. I think building 1 was like the main building, and then there's building 6 as well, like across the road. I think we've investigated building 1 maybe 3 or 4 times. Tej has done a solo numerous times at the Carrington, like both day and night. As a group, we've investigated building 6, which is just across the road. There was also like a little shed area not far from building 6, and me and the boys, we went to go have a look, but there was a lot of homeless people living there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because that place is supposed to be getting demolished there. Supposed to be.
I think,
is it?
yeah, I think they.
It's a construction site.
Yeah. I think it was. I believe it was a bit of a setup, I reckon, because like whoever was trying to preserve the building. I think the council gave them maybe before it got burnt down. They had like 3 more weeks in order to, I think, maybe get the green light from the New Zealand Heritage for it to become a heritage building. And I think they were still in the works with the guy that's trying to help preserve it and New Zealand Heritage. And I think they had like maybe 3 more weeks before they can get it over to the finish line. And within those 3 weeks, someone lit the Carrington on fire.
Oh, true.
They lit it on fire, and then the council had a look. They were like, "Nah, it's not fit to be a heritage building. We're gonna have to take it down."
Take it down.
And
so it was a setup to take it down.
But in my eyes, from the outside looking in, I reckon it's a setup.
What happens to a haunted place when it gets busted down and someone builds on top of it? Is that place gonna be haunted?
Depends, man. Like either a spirit is either latched on to that building or latched onto that land. Because there's some houses where they're built on tapu land, or like they don't know, like someone, I don't know, maybe hung himself in the house. The house got taken down, but then the spirit never went with the house, or the spirit never moved on. It stayed on the land, and whatever house is built on top of that becomes his new playground to muck around in, you know. So yeah, maybe to answer your question with what happens to the spirits if Carrington gets busted down. Maybe some will scatter, maybe some will go down to there's a creek, I believe. There's a creek down there where a lot of patients have committed suicide.
Oh, yeah, true.
Maybe they'll wander off down there, or some might stay on the land.
Because I'm wondering about those apartments that just got built next door.
I'm sure they hear a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah. Or are they having trouble selling those apartments? Well, if they do bust it down, I assume they're going to have more apartments on their spot.
I reckon that's the plan anyway.
Are they going to have trouble selling those?
I would if I was rich, bro, I'll buy it.
Oh,
and
hey.
I'll buy Carrington, and I'll make it like a haunted attraction. I think because I think I've watched too many other YouTubers where they got so much money where they just buy a haunted location. Like there's a guy, a comedian named Matt Rife. Apparently he bought the Conjuring house in America.
Oh, hey.
He doesn't know why. He just said, "Oh, I had money. I want to go buy it." And I think the Conjuring house. I think he also bought the Annabelle doll.
Oh, shucks.
That
Yeah.
doll was like the most haunted.
Because it's all true, eh? That's based on true. Because they were real life paranormal investigators, eh?
Yeah.
That couple.
There's a lot, man. But like since we've been on the scene, I've noticed like there's a lot of young brown brothers coming through now. Not in the paranormal world, but more stepping into like wandering around abandoned buildings.
Oh, yeah.
There's a term for that. It's called urbex.
Urban.
You know, so it's slang for urban explorer. So urbex, yeah. It's a universal term for those that just go to abandoned buildings where it's not haunted, but it's just abandoned, and people just go walk around. I've noticed, like, since we jumped in the scene, because we do paranormal and urbex, a lot of brown brothers are starting to come through in the urbex area, and they ask us for locations. We send it through, and maybe the next couple of days we see their footage on YouTube, and they tag us. And we're like, oh, yo. Because it was rare. I never saw any brown brothers like in the paranormal field or in the urbex kind of thing. Once again, like paranormal and urbex, it was more like that's a Palangi thing. That's their rugby league and stuff. And it's kind of cool seeing like youngins coming through where just, I don't know, go out and just have a look, have a wander. Nothing wrong with like having a little wander. Nothing wrong with like walking around and abandoned. That's if you wanna if you wanna get caught. But yeah, like we give them like locations where it's not haunted but it's abandoned. We try and tell them don't go to like abandoned like farmhouses because the farmers they live by their own rule.
Yeah.
Like
They
they rather
them,
shoot now, ask questions later. You know, that's why we never went out that way. Well, what I had in my mind was trying to investigate. There was a farmhouse, I think in Pukekohe, I think it was. Yeah, a family man murdered his whole family. It was New Zealand news, like back in the 80s, I think.
Oh.
He murdered his whole family, and after he murdered them, and then he murdered himself. And there's a cemetery where they're all laid. I think it's on that land. The farmhouse is not there anymore, but the cemetery is still there. And I was trying to tell the boys like, oh, we should go and like investigate that cemetery. And then that's when teacher was like, yeah, you know, it's a farmland, bro. Like if you want to die now, bro, you can.
So there's a cemetery in the property.
In the property, yeah. So
like those Yellowstone ones with the family.
Yeah, it's kind of like those
generation.
ones where, like, I think their cousins buried him down there.
There's like you see the movie Amityville Horror?
I need to rewatch it, man.
That famous house, eh?
Yeah, that house, yeah.
With the windows, the scary windows.
That's legendary, bro. Wow.
And the father did the same thing, eh? Killed his family.
Who? Oh, yeah.
That's why it's haunted, eh? That place.
Exactly the same, yeah. What was his name? I'm probably watching the Kevin Bacon one.
The modern one.
The modern one, yeah.
With Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not Kevin Bacon. No.
Yeah, but then there was the 80s one. That was the one I watched when I was a kid.
Oh,
that
true.
was. Man, you know, back in those, when I was a kid, because my parents, they loved horrors, especially the religious ones, like Omen.
Oh,
Like Omen, and Exorcist. because they're religious.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
were like, because
That's what happens.
yeah, like, because parents are religious, so when these religious horror movies come out, Omen, about the son of Satan and 666 and all that, man, they're into it. So because my parents were into it and I was a kid, I had to watch it too.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
But watching these horror movies at a young age, sort of, because I didn't know what it was, and they're just normal movies to me. Like, because I watched it young, they weren't scary.
Oh, what you
And that's why I like horror movies.
Yeah.
Because I played with my parents, man.
What do you call it? Desensitized.
Desensitized, yeah. Desensitized back in those days. So I've never, I always like horror movies because I never get scared. And a lot of people hate them, me. People can't watch them, me.
Nah.
What about you? Can you watch horror movies?
I can watch it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I laugh at people when they watch it and then straight after they watch something funny.
Just to get out of their heads. Yeah.
Nah, bro. Like I can watch it. Like I think it's got to the point where like my two girls, they want to watch something horror. Yeah, I'm like, hey, you don't want to watch your
cartoons.
Yeah, they're like, nah, watch something scary, Dad. The zombie, like anything zombie. I'm like, oh.
But you know what I reckon? I reckon the thing about horror movies, it's emotional. Because it's not like watching a movie.
Yeah.
Because action movie, what do you get? Drama movie, good story.
Yeah.
It doesn't make you move in your seat or give you a fright or you're like on a roller coaster ride when you watch horror movies because it's like something. Because me, the reason why I'm not scared of them because I know it's not real.
Yeah.
It's not real, so it's just fun.
Yeah.
And that's how I treat it. It's fun.
Yeah.
My missus says she hates horror movies. I can't understand it. Like, it's not real, man. But they're scared because it's real. Like, it might be real. Like, it's one of those ones.
There's no zombie apocalypse, man.
Leave the light on
Yeah.
or stuff like that. Like, when you watch it, I'm like, nah, man. But, and when horror films, when they fight back, man, I love that.
In horror films.
If the hero fights back.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen all the time. But when it happens,
just for a moment, bro.
Just for a moment,
Yeah.
I'm like into it. And I always say to myself, man, that's what I'll do. I'll fight back. So when I was listening to you guys and the story of Carrington and hearing all those noises, do you regret like jumping down and going to find out, like jumping down the basement or going to the noise, running to the noise? Like, what the hell is that?
Do I regret it?
Yeah. Do you guys regret running to the noise? Because if I think about it, if it sounded like a nurse in high heels, it's just a woman in high heels. What's she gonna do? Go check it out.
Yeah.
Dragging something on the floor. What the hell is that? Hey, you got a baseball bat or something, a weapon.
Yeah.
Go check it out.
I think I reckon like I regret not checking it out, man. Because that was early in our season, and like I was saying, like everything that we heard, like we labeled it paranormal, and because we're paranormal hunters, and the first time we get was like noises, and we're like, no, where's to go? I think like if we did it now, heard a noise, bro, go check that one, or bro, heard a noise, go check that one. Like I think we're more, I wouldn't say seasoned, but we're more equipped now to like what needs to be done now when we hear noises. Or
would that mean you will go back to season 1 stuff? Go back to those because you're more equipped?
Nah. We tried to go back to a few. Most of them have been shut down, or most of them the houses have been put back up on the market now. You know, there was one where
after watching your video and then may as well sell it now.
I think like I think that it's a good thing and a bad thing for when we put up our footage. A good thing because no one's heard of it before, or like our locations no one's heard of before. But then the bad thing is like everybody has watched the footage and now everybody's going there. You don't know if it's a good urban explorer or a bad one where they just go in there just to trash it all up. So yeah, it's kind of like a good and a bad thing when it comes to being in the group or Poly Paranormal Hunters, especially with our following.
Dude, would you say you guys are like all the security companies got your faces on the watch out for these dudes
Man,
now?
I think I think that's I think on season 1 I was thinking more of a pro wrestler. So like like I'm trying to I promo like where I'm gonna be, so it'll build up for the whole week till we actually get to that Saturday. And I think that was my way to promote the investigation or the location, and it gets the viewers like, oh yeah, they're gonna go here on Saturday, so it builds that anticipation. And I think when we got shut down the first time, I think they might have saw the footage, or they might have seen like I'm building up for a redemption to come back to Carrington. And I think
they just beef up security.
Yeah, and I think
or you might get the fans show up.
Yeah, that's what Tej was saying too. Like, man, like either it's up to you if you want to keep doing your promo like that, bro. But like one of these days, bro, like someone's gonna catch us, and it could either be like like cops, or it could be security, or it could be like a fan that doesn't like us, or a fan that loves us and meets us there at the location. Like,
you can do pre-record, like go do the thing, and then don't put it up, but do the promo first and then put it up. But you already done it.
Yeah. Nah.
Or
nah.
But you know what I mean? Eh? Like,
I know what you mean. Yeah,
pre-record it.
Pre-record it, and then that'll be crack up, bro.
Because they'll probably show up.
Everybody show up there and like,
no one's there.
You're not even here, bro.
Because you already now recorded last week. Yeah.
That could be one. Yeah, that could be one.
Yeah, because that will solve that problem. But are you guys like worried about running out of sites? You've done 20.
I think we're getting to that point because we came into this game way too late. Some of the sites that we because Paranormal New Zealand, they have a book where it's all the locations that they've investigated in Auckland.
Oh yeah.
And when we did a collab with them, they gave us a book as a thank you for collabing. So I've been going hard out at the locations that they've done, and majority of them it's just flat land now. Like there's nothing there, or what was there is not there anymore. It's maybe they redid the whole building. Like the structure of the building is still there, but it's under a different name. Rainbow's Inn is haunted as well.
Hey, hell, someone died.
From what I heard,
killed on the pirate thing, the swing thing.
From what I heard, like that whole the land that that Rainbow's Inn is on, it's I think it was some Maori urupa, Maori cemetery before they built Rainbow's Inn. I think some of the staff were saying that they might have been the gold digger. Oh no, the gold mine. Oh, that one of the rides, the gold.
Oh
mine,
yeah, the gold mine. Yeah.
I think the gold mine, like no one's on the control panels, but then the cart will just take off.
Oh hey.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And apparently, like some of the staff will get a bit scared, but then after a while they just so used to it. But that was like back in, I say like 10 years ago, I think. Yeah. Some of the other there's a bridge in South Auckland somewhere where like it's completely forgotten. All the trees and the grass has grown over it. It used to be like a bridge to get like maybe a shortcut from the motorway or something like that. And then I think when the modern age came through, the modern era came through and started upgrading the motorway, that bridge got left behind.
Discarded in that.
There's a lot of spots where some are haunted, some are just completely forgotten. Like no one knew the history of those locations, And it's either some of those places are long gone, or some of those places where another property has been built on top of it. You know, so I think that was like the bad thing for us. We came in a bit too late when paranormal wasn't really, I wouldn't say trendy, but it wasn't really a thing to do. You know.
So you guys came along.
And then we came along, and then came in too late. I think that's why we're trying to get all the locations that we can from Auckland while they're still here, before we start like looking elsewhere, because there's a lot of like a lot of locations outside of Auckland. I think there's a mental asylum somewhere in Hamilton.
Oh, there's the one where they have that corn. What's that?
King Seat.
The evil corn evil.
Oh, Spookers.
Spookers.
Yeah.
They made that. That was a mental hospital.
That was the whole Spookers building. That's haunted. The workers saying that they hear a lot of stuff.
Oh, damn.
So we asked them, like, can we investigate like after hours, like where no one's here on your? I think they run from Thursday. I think Thursday right to Saturday.
Oh, what did they say? Did they say yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
no, they said no.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, since you guys run from Thursday to Saturday, can we investigate maybe on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? They're like, nah. I'm like, oh.
What?
They're like, they've had a lot of paranormal groups inquire about the building, and they're like, they know it's haunted, but they rather not.
So there are a few paranormal groups.
Oh, like people, cause King Seat and King Seat and Carrington, like in Auckland, that's like the one of the two of the top haunted locations. So some of these paranormal groups from outside of Auckland, they travel up.
Oh, yeah.
So some from Wellington, some from Hamilton, some from South Island. They all travel up because when you look up like the most haunted places in New Zealand, in the top 5, it's King Seat Hospital and Carrington. So I think those are like the major haunted attractions. You know. So I think people from many other groups from outside of Auckland, they travel up just to spend maybe an hour or two in those locations. You know.
You guys will be the only ones that are doing YouTube, or got a lot of followers from YouTube. Is it? Or because I haven't seen those other New Zealand ones. They've got YouTube channels. And
I think. Yeah, they're more.
Have their own.
I think they're on YouTube. Paranormal New Zealand. They're on YouTube, but they don't upload frequent like us. They're more like they do the investigation, and it'll take them like a whole month before they decide to put it all in a 1 hour package and then chuck it on YouTube. By that time, bro, like us boys, like we already
done 3 or 4.
Done like 3 or 4. I think I'm just trying to get us to stay in the algorithm. And it's in my eyes, bro, it's working. Our numbers they're slowly doubling on YouTube.
So how does this evolve? Like, we soon to run out of sites. You have to go out of Auckland. What's the next step? What's the...
So we're trying to but trying to investigate as much as we can in New Zealand before we start branching off to Oz. We have viewers from Oz where they have locations, haunted prisons as well.
Damn.
We tried to do the Mount Eden prison because apparently like a lot of haunted paranormal stuff happened in the old Mount Eden prison. Apparently there's within the walls, apparently what I've heard is prisoners being buried standing, not lying down, like they're buried in the wall. Yeah, and I think the old Mount Eden prison, it's still there, but the new Mount Eden prison, it's built around it. So when we're trying to ask, I was going through a lot of avenues just to maybe get us like 1 hour into the old Mount Eden, and they were like, nah, you can't. And we were like, oh, if we can just do like a private, like we won't upload it, we'll just footage for us. But like, knowing me, bro, I'm gonna upload it. And they're like, nah, I can't do that. So like, there's other prisons like in Australia. We just made a connection in America. They're called Golden State Paranormal, and it's kind of cool because like
San Francisco.
Golden State Paranormal, like it's run by a Kiwi couple.
Oh,
So they done. I think they started the group here, but it was just them two, like just maybe like a husband and wife kind of thing over here. They had no name, and then they went over to America, and they've been living in America for the past 10 years. And then they got their own little group. Obviously, they stay in the Golden State area, and then now they go and investigate like old cowboy towns.
oh, gee.
Yeah, old mill houses, factories over there. Like America's the place to go because they have a lot of things that are abandoned, a lot of like paranormal stories out there. Pretty much anything over there is paranormal, you know. So that's why we, with us Poly Paranormal Hunters, bro, we're trying to. That's why we started like the website, bro. It's just get people to like buy anything on there, and like all that goes into our pool where we fly over to America. And that like it could take us like a year or 2 years, but like that's our ultimate goal. Even if we just go there and just investigate like one location, at least we got there. So
I always wonder what it is, why people are interested in this kind of stuff.
in the paranormal,
Yeah, like
I don't know.
the unexplained. When they watch your videos, like you guys are in the dark looking around this abandoned house, and it's hear noises and people want to know what's around the corner. Like it's something. It's like something like
I don't know. I can't describe it. I think I'm comfortable now in the dark.
yeah. But it's the fans. It's other people, like people that are interested in seeing this kind of stuff. But I think it's like what you said. Like they want to see you do it because they don't want to do it.
Yeah, or like we're like their curious minds. You know, like, they're curious about it, but like, oh no, like I'm safe over here, but I'll watch them do it. Yeah, something like that. Like,
but it's also the stories behind these haunted places, like a murder or someone died, or you know, and it's the way they died. Like, who's the killer? And he's not. The ghost trying to find the killer, or you know, like you know, that kind of stuff. Or the whole family got killed, and I just don't know where that comes from. Like why we humans are so interested in this kind of stuff. Because it seems like it doesn't stop. Like there's always going to be these documentaries come out. Always going to be these ghost stories. I'm not talking about like movies. I'm talking about like real life documentaries of haunted houses and all that. Like people like watching this stuff, you know. And so I think to see you guys do it close to home, and the fact that it's just down the road. These guys are just down the road, like you know, it's like another level of curiosity for people. So because it's close to home and it's they're seeing island guys like them doing it. And without humor, like you said, it's it's a thing. You guys found something, and I wouldn't think like that idea. I want to know you.
No, I didn't know why I put that up, man. I think at that time I was kind of getting bored of my content. Like everybody knew me as like the skits guy and the ugly truth content kind of guy. Then after a while, I just got bored. I think at that point I was like, oh man, I want to try something different. So yeah, I just noticed that there was like I was saying earlier, like I noticed that there was a a gap in the market in the paranormal field,
Mm.
and like,
But I think also with you being a content creator, like there was a thing I saw on because I love movies. Like I watch movies, I review movies. I'd like to think of myself as a critic. You know, I love doing movie reviews and that.
yeah,
John Bernthal, don't know if you know him. He's an actor. He played the Punisher.
oh yeah,
That guy. He said something really interesting the other day. He said, because he's an actor, right? But he went into recently did theater. He
Oh, okay.
hasn't done theater before
yeah.
because he's more scared of theater. Because it's like you're not behind the camera, you're behind the audience, and it's a different.
Oh, true. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
different.
Yeah.
So he's kind of scared, but he said you gotta embarrass yourself
Mm.
out there, otherwise no one's gonna talk about you or think about you.
True.
Because
yeah,
you need to be something different than everybody else. And if you gotta embarrass yourself, that's how you do it.
Mm.
So you know what I mean? Like, and I'm real conservative when it comes to being in front of the camera, right? Like I could never make faces or cry or
Yeah.
you know
yeah.
get out there. As you know, but with content creators these days, you have to if you want to stand out or if you want to be part of the group that's doing content
True,
and
yeah.
getting views. You actually need to, like John Bernthal said, like, to go out and embarrass yourself. I'm not saying you go out, pull your pants down, and embarrass yourself.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't mean that. It means do something outside what you normally
What you normally do, yeah.
in front of the camera.
Mm.
Like you were wrestling,
Yeah.
but that actor part, like getting out there,
Yeah.
pulling faces, being someone else. Like it's hard for people to do sometimes. No?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
It's hard for people.
It's not a normal thing to do.
It's not a normal thing to do.
No.
Because you're showing it to thousands of people or millions of people, and no
Yeah.
one wants to do that. But it's their mindset of doing that and not thinking about it and just carrying on.
Yeah.
Because another thing John said was, you're gonna get a lot of hate, but you gotta,
of course.
you gotta love the hate. Because otherwise, if you don't get any hate, you're not gonna get any views.
True. Yeah.
So don't worry about being embarrassed. You gotta be embarrassed. So I noticed this with content creators. That the next step is to get out there
Yeah.
and not be yourself because you have to, right?
Yeah. Yeah. There's some people like they're it's like a persona.
Yeah.
You know, like a.
But you need it.
Yeah, you need it to like what do you call it? Like get yourself out there. Yeah. Obviously, with the KTF persona, like that's not me behind cameras, but like it's what. What do you say? That's what gravitates like a certain people towards KTF. There's like his dry humor, they can relate, or him swearing. There's some people that can relate to it. Yeah, it's just if people are trying to get into content creating, like it's gonna be hard to start off because you haven't found your niche yet, or like sometimes it'll take a while before when you end up finding something and it just comes natural. So like I would just say like with me, like prime example where skits it wasn't for me. Even though people were saying like, bro, that was funny, but me, I was like, I don't want to go down that lane.
But that's sort of like the first steps there.
Yeah,
To get out there.
it's just like
the
you finding
beginning,
your feet. Yeah,
beginning of it. To test yourself against the camera and up there.
I remember. I think
Because what I miss about your ones is your commentary about what happens in society, like what happens on the news.
Oh yeah,
You used to talk about in your car.
Yeah,
Instead of like if something happens, you got a point of view. You got your opinion on it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was doing that for a little while. Like, the current affairs. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. Your opinion.
Current affairs for a little while. Yeah.
I mean, we do the Empty Out the Clip, that podcast, and the boys that are on, like, we love it. We love discussing stuff about Pacific Islanders, like, like anything that affects us, our community, like in the news or anything, like we have to talk about it. Otherwise, people won't. Like people talk about it, but it's like say you have an opinion about something, and you keep it to yourself, or you talk to your friend about it. You still don't know if it's like a popular opinion or whatever. But if you hear a podcast talking about the same thing, you go, oh, it must be important. Well, it is important because sometimes it's about our people, about our communities and stuff. So, like anything that comes in the news about our community, whether it's good or bad, everyone's got an opinion on it.
Yeah, true.
And you gotta, we just like talking about it because. So sometimes we have a different opinion on it. It might expand your
thinking.
Your thinking about that particular subject.
That's kind of cool, though. That's kind of cool. Like you guys can still remain mates. You guys can still be mates and have different opinions.
Yeah,
I think the other people out there where if your opinions don't align with each other, then you're not my mate. It was just kind of ratchet, bro. Like
yeah.
That's kind of. It's kind of ratchet how people think like that, where you might have an opinion on, like, say, abortion, and then my opinion on abortion doesn't swing your way. Therefore, like, you're no longer my mate. Like, you can still be my mate and have that view, but it's just that I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
Some people just can't. They hold on to that. They're like, oh. Yeah, but you're not for.
yeah. The political stuff is sad.
Yeah.
But you know what's more sadder than that? The religious stuff.
Oh, true.
Like,
yeah.
Man, if some Christians, man, they don't want to know anything. Like, like some things, like, so, and I find that sad too. But, man, like you guys used to have that chat, like you guys used to have that live talking about issues ages ago.
Oh yeah,
was on TikTok. Is that still going on?
Nah, we kind of broke up.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Was it TikTok chat or something?
I think it was. Nah. We all went separate ways after that.
Because you guys are doing the same things, like talking about the issues.
Yeah, it was issues, yeah. But I think how we thought that the group was gonna go, someone else had a different mind, or like had different plans for the group. Wanted to go this way, but we all thought we were going that way, and then the ideas started clashing. No one was listening. They were like, all good. I'll just go back to where I was before. You guys can go somewhere else. Nah, but those kind of talks. I think if you're a group and you're gonna go down that avenue, make sure like the direction that you guys are heading to is like everybody's in agreement. Because like that, that's how
we even agree to disagree and keep going.
Yeah. Agree to disagree, and then just break up, bro.
Because I feel with you, like, since you got experience with wrestling and that, like, you're made to be content creator. Like,
I think, I always
it's
give
all
props to
in your
wrestling.
avenue. It's all in your sort of your experiences and that. The same with your acting. Like, when you did the someone the rugby league one. I forgot the name of the one. The rugby league fans.
Which one? Rugby league one.
Remember the World Cup? You guys did that play.
What's the difference?
What's the difference? Yeah.
Damn.
Like, your acting career. You're still getting into that?
I think I wouldn't say I just finished, but like, might have been a year ago, I believe. A year ago, I just finished a short film with It was called Echoes of the Dawn.
Oh.
Yeah, it was kind of like...
It's out.
I think we won an award, but on at the Sundance film.
Oh, yeah. Because the New Zealand Film Festival is on end of this month. Are you guys gonna be in
Nah,
that?
we didn't do that one. Nah,
Oh.
I think.
But it's in Sundance
Yeah, it's in Sundance. Yeah, and we won.
in Utah.
I think we won an award over there. I forgot which one it was.
So you could go. Did you guys go?
Nah, none of us went.
Oh,
But our film made it there.
oh, true.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
But I don't even know. No, I don't know.
Mm.
Is it?
Sundance, a big deal. Yeah,
No.
it's it's Robert Redford. He started it.
Oh, true.
Yeah, it's in Utah. It was one of the big world film festivals.
Hey.
Yeah, Sundance.
Oh, fuck. Didn't even know. No, because that's what our producers told us.
Sundance. Yeah.
Sundance.
Yeah,
Sundance Festival.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Shit.
I was gonna say what?
Damn.
Oh, true. So you can find it online, or
We should.
is it
It's
full
called
on
Echoes of the Dawn.
Echoes of the Door?
It was
A full movie or no, short
a
film?
short film, yeah. It was kind of like you know how they had the Polly Panthers?
Yeah.
I think the Panthers and they did a web series on that, and I think that was like through the eyes of the Panthers, and then Echoes of the Dawn was more like the eyes of the overseers.
Oh,
Yeah, so instead of like watching the Panthers and how they got revenge as like as the Panthers, our movie was more like we got revenge as the overseers, where we didn't need the Panthers to fight the coppers, like us the overseers or us the ones that got racially profiled. We stood up to the cops. And yeah, I was one of those that were affected. So I played. Oh damn! What was his name? His name was shit. Oh man,
how long ago was it?
it would have been a year ago, or just
Oh, yeah.
over a year. Yeah. Oh shit! I can't remember. I forgot his name.
So what's that experience like being on the set and working on a short film like that? Like,
It's weird because you got to do the same take multiple times. 'Cause I'm used to like doing a promo like maybe once, like with wrestling, just shoot a promo once, or doing a wrestling match, do it once. But with acting, man, like you do one take, but then you got to do the same take but with different camera angles. So they'll be shooting like, I don't know, camera A. So they're shooting your backside while you're doing the same move, and like it gets, I don't know. I guess that was like my first insight into if I do end up pursuing like the acting world, like it's gonna come with all these challenges. But it was kind of cool because like I like stepping into unknown stuff, giving it a crack.
yeah.
Yeah, like there's a motto that I live by, and it's called GOAT.
Go,
So like
greatest of all time.
everybody knows it's greatest of all time. But with my own, GOAT means like go out and try.
All right.
So like when I'm when I'm trying out acting, bro, I'm like, if this is gonna be the last time I'm gonna try it, bro, then I'm just gonna give it a crack. Same thing with like with everything that I do, and I pass that on to my kids. Like, if you wanna try something different, bro, just try it. There's no harm in giving it a go, giving it a crack. If it fails, all good. There's always something else. So with acting, I reckon I give props to pro wrestling, because I believe like without pro wrestling, bro, I wouldn't be what you see now. I'd still be that serious guy, no humor, no laughter,
Just
just being a family man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the theatrics of it all, eh? Being pro wrestler, you know, doing the promos and that.
Yeah, brought me out of my shell.
Mm.
It made me be, I don't know, larger than life. Try out different characters, or like don't be scared to experiment with something. Like in terms of like pro wrestling, don't be shy to experiment with a new haircut, or experiment with a new character, new outfit, new moveset. So with that mindset, I use that with everything that I do, like with content. Tried out the skits, didn't work out. Tried out Ugly Truth, it worked out, but I'm always on the bad side. Current Affairs, tried that, but then like ended up doing Paranormal. So now I'm on the side of the table doing Paranormal. Trying out radio. I've never tried that before.
Let's talk about that. How did you get into that? Like, what was the thing behind that?
So it's called 1-2 Radio.
It's like an independent.
Yeah, it's kind of So it's not really mainstream like your like My FM and all that. Their logo is called the best little radio station in New Zealand. So obviously they cater to like all the underground artists and all that. So when me and Tees jumped on, jumped on.
Did they find you, or did you?
No, actually, like there was a lady, it was another content creator, but she went in there with an idea of having me and Tej join her in the studio, but instead of making it into like a radio / live stream session, she wanted more of a podcast, and she wanted to talk more about like real deep and meaningful talks. Like females very like deep and meaningful, very like let's talk about trauma, let's talk about this. And I'm like, oh no,
I think there's a flood in the market of these kind of talks.
Nah, man, I'm not. I'm not qualified for that, bro. Like, and like all the subjects that she had like laid out, like, I think it was more for her. I think maybe she wanted to talk about that, or like maybe wanted me and my bro Tej, like maybe she wanted us to maybe push it out to our channels, like get an even more stronger pulling. So that was her package, and then she gave that package to the boss of 1-2 Radio, and the boss at 1-2 Radio was like, does it have to be a podcast? Do you have to talk about this? What do the boys think? What do they want to do? And then me and Tej, like, I don't know nothing about like radio work or whatever. We both looked at each other like, oh, whatever she says, bro, like, it's her project, bro. Like, she wanted us to jump on, like, we have nothing to do with this. And I think she took offense to it. She took off because she thought it would be like us three, like, we go with this is our project. And I'm like, no, you wanted us, bro. Like, and then I think, she took offense to it, and she didn't like the idea that we didn't back her. So she took off and left me and Tej there. So then me and Tej were like, oh, have you done radio before? Like, no. So should we ask the boss man, like, should we try it? Like, we try it. Yeah, go. But like, we're kind of like doing like a mock take. Like, nothing was live, nothing was broadcasted, but it was just like kind of like this. Like, we're just sitting down, having a little chat. I didn't realize like the boss man was like looking up our socials, because he only knows us as like my handle, Kiss the Floor, and the bro, his name is the one they call Tej. So he was looking up our handles. Obviously, like, the girl that brought us in only called us by our handles. So when he told us to go into the studio, he went upstairs, had a look at our socials, noticed that we were pulling in numbers, and I think he needed the numbers too for his radio station. And at that time, like I didn't know anything about 1-2 Radio. I didn't know who they were. And then he was like, oh, he came back down. He saw came to me and TJ and was like, oh, I see you guys have pulled some numbers, hey? You got some numbers? I'm like, oh, from where? Like, I had a look at you guys, I had a look at your content. You want to start tomorrow? You want to start shooting tomorrow? Like, hey. So me and Tej were like, yeah, we'll suss it out tomorrow then.
Mm.
So when we went back home on that night, me and Tej like just messaging each other like, this, we're gonna lay it out like this, like this topic, and then 2 songs, and then this topic, then 2 songs, like lay
it's
it
a
all
real
out.
radio,
like a real
show.
Because we asked the guy like, if it's a radio show, like, do you have a hotline or like a number? And you're like, nah, it's not that radio show. It's like a live stream. Like, hey, yeah, but like
internet.
It's
radio.
connected. It's connected. Like,
is it on frequency? Like FM, AM?
Nah.
Oh, just on the internet.
Just, it's like a restream to their website, to Spotify, and to YouTube.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And when he told us that, it was like, it's not a radio show. I was like, fuck. I thought it would be like My FM.
Yeah.
Like, nah. Nah. And then when he told me like the gist of how it works, then I looked up 1-2 Radio and noticed that their numbers were like 6 or 7 people, like, and I think they upload frequently, maybe at that time. Yeah, and I think their numbers were poor, but like that was sort of like a challenge for me. Like this guy noticed, or like the boss man noticed, like we pulling in numbers on our own platforms, and maybe that's his way of asking but not asking. Asking but not asking. But then like I kind of took it like a challenge. Like I love challenges where I'm in unknown waters where like I've never done this before, but I like to take a risk. I like to have a go.
Do you guys do advertising on that platform?
Do
Advertising?
Nah, we pretty much
He hasn't got advertising yet.
we do it ourselves. Yeah.
Or do you guys get paid on that? Not yet.
I wouldn't say paid. Well, we get perks.
Oh, okay.
Pay comes with it too, but perks as in we get to host events at the studio.
Oh, yeah.
So it's kind of like
So then you in charge will be the personalities now.
So it was more like, because we're in the heart of the city, or I won't say K Road is the heart of the city, but like on K Road there's a lot of clubs there, and there's a lot of like bands and musicians or like artists.
Yeah.
They go to these clubs to like show their skill, their talent, and then we, like me and Tej, we go and there's like the like on a field trip, and we go over there to these local bars and clubs, talk to like the artists and all that and the musicians, and like
bring them upstairs.
Like have a little chat. After that, it'll be like, oh, if you're struggling to find another venue to host your next event or your next gig, and then give them like an info sheet about 1-2 Radio, like we're just around the corner.
Or just promotions. You guys doing promotions.
And then sure enough, bro, like they come piling in with like a lot of numbers, and sometimes they have their after party at the studio. And I think what I heard from Boss Man was that 1-2 Radio, I think back in its heyday, used to be like a green room for all overseas artists. So I think like what I mean by green room was like it's a place where overseas artists chill before they
Go on.
head off to their performance. And he had overseas artists like Naughty by Nature. He had Naughty by Nature walking. He had New Zealand artists too, like Cora, Salmonella Dub back then, before Tiki Tani. Stan Walker came there as well. And I was just surprised, like 1-2 hasn't, or at that time wasn't a big enough name. And since me and Tej jumped on, because we started off with just doing a Wednesday show, and it was just midweek, just see how it goes. Did the Wednesday, we pulled in good numbers.
Is it censorship? You can say whatever you want. Or...
You can say anything. Yeah. So
you can swear in that.
Swear. Yeah. We pretty much. Yeah. How we are on our content is exactly how we are on the live stream radio station. So
how you are
there's
like
also
on
like
paranormal, like how you guys are on paranormal.
Yeah.
Exactly how.
Exactly. Yeah. So with all the gay jokes, we say it on there.
So I gotta have a listen when.
Yeah.
Every Wednesday.
Every Tuesday and Wednesday.
What time?
8 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Oh yeah, Tuesday and Wednesday.
And you can, if you jump on the 1-2 Radio YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So it's
live stream there.
ONE and then the number 2 and then radio. And then every Tuesday and Wednesday from 8 to 10 p.m. you'll see us pop up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then you'll see us like, if you say, oh, it's me, Cam, I'm like, fucking hell, Cam.
So how did you guys sort out your show? How did you guys sort out what kind of show it's gonna be, what's it about, and all that kind of stuff?
We had the format from our first go, but then we were like, it felt off especially for me, like trying to go accordingly to what was planned. We're like, oh, bro, we only got like 10 minutes on this segment, and then we're gonna have the music. I think after a while, we both kind of just figured like, oh, we'll just wing it. We'll just like, whatever you say, I'll say, whatever, we'll bounce off each other. During those little banter here and there, we'll have like little segments that we have of ourselves, of our own, where like, I got a thing called the thread hunt, where I go on Twitter, and then I find like a status where it's just real stupid, and I'll just read all the replies after it. Yeah. So that'll be my thread hunt, and I got a good review from the viewers. They liked it. They were saying like, oh, that's typical KTF behavior. It just promotes my dry humor, my ugly out the gate humor to the viewers, because like we can see, you can it's like, when I say it's like a live stream, like you can chuck in your comments and we can read them, and then sometimes when we have nothing to say, we just mock all the viewers.
But the numbers are going up since you guys started.
Yeah, it's been going up, and Bossman noticed too, and he was like, man, like, whatever you guys want, bro, like, just say the word. And then we're like, oh, so our viewers are saying like, they want another night. So this is when we're just doing Wednesdays, and we're like, yeah, they're looking for another night, bro. Like, one night a week is not enough. Like, yep, just say the word. Like, oh yeah, Tuesday. Like, yep, Tuesday. I'm like, really? Like, yep, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then, yeah, bro, our numbers are doing good. All the DJs before us are getting like more eyes on their these segments as well, on these sessions. So like every day of the week, it's always different. You'll probably come across like I was saying earlier, like a heavy metal DJ mixing 2 different heavy metal tracks. He could be on a Monday or he could be on a Tuesday or whatever. Maybe 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. And then there could be like another DJ or another live stream radio station person from 6 to 8, and then us from 8 to 10. So 8 to 10 is like the last session So everybody's got their own little time slots and different days, and then everything was going good. Everybody's getting a lot of numbers, a lot of eyes coming on to 1-2 Radio. And then Tej decided like, oh, yeah, I want to do a solo. And then I didn't even know until Friday came along, a couple of Fridays ago. And then I got a notification saying 1-2 Radio is live with Tej. I'm like, what? On a Friday? What the fuck? So I chucked it on instantly. I commented like, what's this, bro? I didn't know you doing a solo. Like, I thought I'll change it up a bit, bro. I'm like, oh man. So Bossman said it was all good for Tej to do a Friday or solo. And then I got a bit FOMO. I was like, so since he's got his own little show, is it okay if I do a show too? So I'm gonna go put the word out on tomorrow when I get to the studio. I asked Bossman if I can have Mondays.
Oh, okay.
Mondays, yeah. Mondays, like maybe Mondays 8 to 10 again, or 6 to 8, whatever, maybe. Just because I think the viewers, when they see Tej having his own show on a Friday, they're like, oh, what about KTF? Like, I see it on the comments, like, so maybe KTF should have his own show too. Like, maybe KTF can start the week, and then Tej can end it. And
but you
like
guys
how
together.
us two in the middle.
Yeah.
So we were like, oh, we could maybe play along with that.
So Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
So, yeah. Now it'll be Monday, and then both of us Tuesday, Wednesday, and then him on Friday. Yeah.
So only Thursday off.
Only Thursday off, bro. Damn. And then back again on Saturday. Got the hunt on Saturday. I mean, damn. But yeah, like I think all these opportunities that's being presented, bro, I just take it in.
Especially the talking ones. I mean, if you're gonna get paid talking, and you got your friend with you talking stuff you want to talk about, that's a no-brainer, man. You know, and
yeah,
for the Whispers Network, like we're all friends because we all live in the same neighborhood. We're all from the same neighborhood.
Yeah,
went to different schools, but we all grew up in the same neighborhood.
Yeah.
So we know each other from a long time. Years.
Right.
But even with the guys that are like live in Australia, jump on. It's a chance to. That's just the socializing.
Yeah.
Like people talk about, it's good to have a break, go out with your friends now and then.
Yeah.
But being on the podcast talking to these guys, that is it. That is it.
Yeah.
That is the catching up. That is it. Talking about sports, talking about movies, and it's just what we used to do anyway.
Yeah.
But we just do it on a podcast, but it doesn't feel like a podcast because it's what we do anyway. So, it's looking at that perspective, it's better than a 9-to-5 job, man.
Of course, bro.
Doing something you don't want to do, you're just doing it to pay the bills.
Oh, no, bro.
But you hate it. But, you're doing this stuff with your friends, with people talking about stuff you want to talk about. Like, imagine that. Like, when we're kids, can you imagine, like, tell you what, how about you have a job where you get paid just talking about stuff you like to talk about? You'll never think that's a job. Hey, you'll never think that's a job.
No.
And if someone told me back in the days when I was a kid, I would have I would have pursued like journalism or something. Because it'll mean I'll be a sports writer. Yeah, it'll mean I'll go to every game for free. I'll watch every game. Yeah. And for me now, that would be the dream job. Like, my job is to go watch the All Blacks and then talk about them after.
A sports journalist.
Interview the players. Interview the players.
Yeah. Oh, far. True.
Olympic Games, go overseas Olympic Games, watch it, write about it, talk about it. Like, sports take you around the world as a journalist. Like, if someone told me that when I was a kid, I would have went for that.
Damn.
But now I'm just living my dream now of talking about it on the podcast, Yeah. Just find a way. Just find a way, but...
Yeah, because I think Tej was doing content too. Like, he was doing content, like, but it wasn't as he wasn't in the algorithm. He was just doing like any content, started doing dance trends. Like back when TikTok was like fun, back then it wasn't too strenuous. It wasn't too serious as it is now. But he was on that. He was on TikTok doing like, I don't know, just doing whatever. He had no niche, but like when he, I say like a couple of years later after that, like me and him were communicating through lockdown, and like because he was a fan of, not a fan, but he's followed my career as a pro wrestler. Like he knows who I wrestled with and where I've been and stuff like that. And I think it was a couple of years after that, like leading into last year when I put the video up and asking for like any haunted locations for me to suss out or a group. And then that's when Tej popped in. Tej, I don't know, I think did I say it on here or I said it off here? That Tej wanted to jump on board, but he wanted to just be my cameraman.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh nah, bro, like you have to put yourself out there. Like nah, like I wanted a crew. Yeah, I didn't ask for a cameraman. And he was like, I'm pretty mean. Like he has the brains and the wits of doing things behind the scenes. Like I didn't notice that until now, but like at that time when he asked me, I was like, nah, bro, like you're in front of the camera. And I think if I didn't give him that push, I don't want to be like I'm up myself, bro. But like, if I never gave him that push, bro, or if I never told him to not take my camera, be the cameraman, but be in front, people wouldn't know who the one they call Tej is. I believe.
Oh yeah, because the first time I seen him was on your paranormal videos.
Yeah, and I think with the thing with me is like if I'm gonna form a crew, like we have to try and I don't know, like make a name for yourself
and push each other.
Kind of like like because like if this is finished, like if Paranormal Hunters is finished, like what are you gonna do after that? I already knew, I already got my plan sussed. So I was trying to make a decent following for each of the boys. Gama Yeller, he's been in the game longer than me, but he hasn't really had that push. His numbers.
Yeah, he seems that way.
Yeah,
he's like, because I've seen it on social media over the years.
Yeah,
he's been on the podcast too, ages ago. But he's I always see him like he's staying at that level.
Yeah,
and I know he's got the potential.
He's got potential
because he's not ashamed.
Nah,
and you know how I said you gotta embarrass yourself.
Yeah, like he's the prime example.
He's the prime example.
Yeah.
He can just go, man.
That's what I was saying. Like I was telling him, like, bro, you need a push, bro. But like, because he's been doing it way longer than me. But yet, like I wouldn't say my status, but like my name has surpassed him, and I'm like, you're like a couple of years before me, bro. Like I should be asking you for tips, bro.
Yeah, that's a good example of. Yeah, I'm waiting. He's got the potential, and I always see it.
Yeah. So
I saw his. He should do vlogs. He should just do vlogs, like consistently every week. Do vlogs. Do vlogs.
That's what. Yeah, but
he does his basketball thing. That's cool. But at least that's something.
Yeah.
But be consistent about it. He had this thing where he eats the eater one, like.
Snap King Eater.
Snap King Eater.
Yeah.
You know those.
He should do that. Yeah.
He's got segments.
Yeah.
He's got segments like these little.
Yeah, that's what.
He's got some Vallejo kind of videos too, but that's his thing. Like you gotta push that. Like
because like, with Tej, I'm pushing him. So like if something happens with Paranormal Hunters where I don't know, like Tej gets picked for I don't know, join a different paranormal group. That's cool. At least he's got his own established following from Paranormal Hunters. Same with Gamma Yellow.
But do you think you got to be consistent in having this? Like going back to him again, like the other thing I forgot to say was he's all over the place. He's all over the place. He's got this thing, the snappy the thing ages ago. He's got this thing with orange and
carrots,
different clothes. Yeah, that thing.
Yeah,
his church stuff, jokes, telling jokes, basketball. Then he went into this like thing where he's like, what do you call it? What do you call it? People believe in aliens and that. The
conspiracy
theory. Then he goes into conspiracy theory, and it's like out the gate. And then he goes back to like basketball, and then he's doing this vlog thing. So he's all over the place.
Yeah.
So I don't know where he sits in the, but he's got the talent.
Yeah.
And he's got the skills, and he's got the voice, and he's not ashamed to.
Yeah, he's got everything to be a decent content creator. But I just think he's all over the place. Yeah.
He should like just focus on a niche thing.
That's what I'm thinking too, man.
But he's already got it. Just focus on.
He's got the tools for it.
Yeah. Focus on himself and just go.
That's what I'm having a hard time with him. I'm like, bro, fuck. Hurry up and post, bro. Post this, bro. Post this.
Like, if he's listening to this, he's gonna think about what I'm saying. Like, man, you gotta stick to one thing, man.
And then we have Enzo. Enzo, like, how he jumped on was like when we first started the paranormal stuff. It was only me, Gamayuller, and Tej. So it was only us three. And then when we did the Carrington, when we first went to Carrington, Enzo was like a random person that just jumped in, and he was Gamayuller's best friend.
Oh yeah.
So we didn't find out that Gamayuller was gonna bring a friend until that night. And then he was like, "Oh, hey, sup, bro? I'm Enzo." Like, fuck yeah, who are you? Oh no, I'm Yuller's friend. I go, "Oh, true." And then ever since that episode, right up till now, still trying to get rid of him. But after a while, like we
accepted.
we just like, oh, you been there since then, bro. Like, oh, might as well just make your seat comfortable, bro. But like with him, like because we all have the same kind of vibe with same kind of humor, dry humor, gay humor. We all kind of just bonded. I think with Yola, because I already knew Yola, we used to work with each other about 10, 11 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
So I already knew Yola. I already knew Tej through COVID, through online, through like me and him chatting about wrestling. And then when Enzo came in, it was like we all just knew each other. There was those ones where it wasn't awkward, wasn't those small talk. It was just, I don't know how we bonded, but we just bonded on that.
It's the connections all you guys have through the years, eh?
It was just, like it was just weird, like, and
plus there's like-minded people.
Yeah. We all think gay. We all. But that's how Enzo jumped on, and he's been with us ever since. So like our like what I'm trying to do with Enzo and same with Tej and Gamayuller is that Enzo's starting to get recognized now as like being affiliated with Paranormal Hunters. And before he was saying like he used to hate it, bro, when we go to locations or we go out somewhere in public as a group and I get spotted, and because I'm so used to being spotted. Oh, can I have a photo? Yeah, all good. Can we have a chat? Yeah, all good. And when that there was a point where we went to Spookers as a group for free. Spookers shouted us. After the Spookers run, then we went to the nearby McDonald's. We all had a feed, and then I wasn't paying attention because I was just too busy eating my food. But then the boys noticed there was a guy there walked in, and he saw my face, and he walked back out. Then he kept walking back in, saw that I'm still eating, walked back out. And then it wasn't until like we were all done, finished eating, walked outside, and the same guy that kept walking in and out, he walked up to us. And then I thought he was like one of the boys, but he was like, "Oh, KTF, can I have a photo?" And then all the boys were like, "I knew it. Can't take you anywhere, bro." Like, and I didn't know what was going on because I was too busy eating. And it wasn't until like after the photo, had a little chat with the guy. The guy went home, and the boys were like, "You know how many times he walked in the McDonald's, bro? Keep looking at you." I go, "Nah, like 3 or 4 times, bro. Like he was waiting for you to finish eating." And then Enzo was like, "What's it like being famous?" I'm like, "I'm not famous, bro." So there's all these little jabs that he throws at me, and then maybe like fast forward, maybe a couple of months after that spookers moment, because Enzo hasn't been like uploading. He wasn't more of a content creator kind of person, just more like uploading stories. But people have seen Enzo like just that guy in the background, like walking around. Everybody knows Enzo, but everybody knows Enzo is just a guy walking around in the background, the guy with the brightest light out of all of us.
He doesn't talk much.
Before he wasn't. He was just kept to himself because he was like, because we all I don't know why, but we all have our own emojis. So the fire is Tej, the ass emoji is me, the carrot emoji is Gamayolo, and the butterfly is Enzo, because we gave Enzo's the butterfly because without a doubt, bro, every location, bro, he's scared. He's always you'll never see him at the front of the line, you'll never see him at the back of the line. He's always in the middle.
So he's the least qualified of the paranormal.
But he's got the brightest light. So we're like, "You got the brightest light, bro." So you have to stand in the middle. Like, no, I'll shine it from here in the middle. But like he's been on wandering around in the background on all our footage. And then I think that's how people spot him, the public, or that's how they recognized Enzo. And there was this one time where Enzo went out to the Otara flea market, I believe, and he was there with his family, and a random just recognized him. And you're like, "Enzo, hey, Enzo official," like, yeah, Poly Paranormal Hunters, like, and then he was getting like the biggest smile here, and the guy took a photo of Enzo, and then maybe 1 second later, like Enzo chucked it on the group chat. Like, "Boys, I got recognized." Hey, yeah, I got recognized, bro. Like, hey, yeah, and then he was doing those stalker ones, like the guy was walking in front of him, and then Enzo at the back, and he took a little video. He was like, "Oh, it's this guy." Like, "Oh, you finally made it, bro. You're famous." Like, "Yeah, bro. Now I know how you feel. You can see if I went far." And then Tej had his moments too. Yolo has his moments too. And then after a while, like, you just get used to like being recognized, like especially for doing the paranormal stuff. So like with all the boys, man, we're just trying to build up each other's profiles. So like when something happens to Poly Paranormal Hunters where we're no longer a group anymore, or we decide to go our own ways, at least like the following that we built from Poly Paranormal Hunters will stem. Go with Tej, we'll go with Yolo, or we'll go with Enzo. And that's the whole point of like forming this group, bro, was to first off, like, because I was bored. First off, I was trying to spark up my content, but second of all, bro, it was build a new following for the boys. Especially for people that didn't know Enzo, but now they know Enzo. People recognize Yolo from his old skits from back in the days, and they see that he's still here. And then pushing up Tej, where he's like my right hand man now. Like when there's no Poly Paranormal Hunters episode. It'll be me and him. So we call the flaming asses, like the fire and the ass emoji.
Yeah.
Go do urbex or paranormal. If we're not doing the duo, we're doing the 1-2 radio. So like every opportunity that I get, I present it to the boys. If they want to take it, we'll take it with me. If not, then I'll do it on my own. But every step of the way, the boys have followed. T just followed a bit more further than the other two. But yeah, it's kind of like me. They always give me shit, bro, because I'm the oldest out of everybody, and they're like, "Oh, hey, is this your daddy talk, bro?" Like, oh, fuck, it's just me being an older brother, the kid.
Yeah,
But,
no, it's good because each of them got their own social medias. Like that's when they focus on that individual self on their own social medias and try to build that up too.
Yeah. So now, like,
it's all connected. Like you got your Paranormal Hunters social media page. You got your own
not yet, but we're still.
Yeah, you should get one. Like,
we're thinking of two, like
they need
putting everything all into one.
It's connected.
Yeah. Even one channel as well, like YouTube channel too. But then that's gonna take a lot of work. Because like, gotta combine all 4 footages and then compress it all down to like hour and a half, 2 hour episode. So
see, you know what I think about all this stuff, what you're saying about putting up your own profile on that. Because I don't know, with me, I try to do my own profile, but for me it's hard.
Oh yeah.
Because, like I said, I gotta, like, I know what the next step is me going in front of the camera and giving my opinion on something.
Yeah.
And talking about it, not writing about it, not not putting a post about it. And the article is actually me filming myself and saying it and putting it out there. There's something, I don't know, I'm scared about, like,
backlash.
what other people think still. But that's the blockage. That's the blockage.
It's gonna come though.
I'm more comfortable writing it, putting it out there, But it sounds dumb to me.
I like putting it as a status.
Yeah, something like that.
Man.
But I know that's the next step. It has to be.
It has to be, bro.
Because everyone's doing it, and it's like the bar's gone up. You can't really hide behind words anymore.
Nah.
But I still, because I grew up, like, that's when Tall Poppy is like the strongest. When I was growing up, like
in our
generation, Tall Poppy is like at his peak, the strongest, and we just live with it, But the kids these days is not really,
I don't think so. No.
Do you think? Because they're putting stuff up on social media like nothing,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know, but
I don't know. I haven't come across. I haven't came across any of those. Maybe this generation's Tall Poppy. It's always ours.
Yeah.
I've never seen, unless they class it a different name.
So
Mind you, I don't know.
So that's my sort of like thing that stops me. But I can't.
Goats.
I gotta
go ahead and try it, bro. Just do it once, bro.
I know what it takes. I just gotta do it.
It's alright. It's only one video. They'll remember you if you do another video, bro. If they.
Because you know what it is in my head? Look at this guy trying to be a content creator.
You're your own Tall Poppy, bro.
That's what it is, man. This guy's trying to be content creator. Where did this video come from? You never did that before. He's trying to be scared or something.
Hey, is that Cam? Nah, that's not Cam.
You'll never do that.
Nah, you never know, bro. Like, it might catch on, bro, or it might not. That's the beauty and the downside of it, bro, of social media.
But
like once you put that video up, bro, like
one thing I have accepted is social media is social media. Like I don't care about negative comments. Like I love them. Like some of the boys, they care about it. I'm like, man, don't worry about it, man.
True.
Don't worry. Now it's been all right, but when we started, yeah, man, that was
That's
hard.
the only comments you read, eh?
But man, if there's no comments, there's no one's listening. If there's no comments,
True, yeah.
It's bad comments. That's the best comments.
That's the best ones, man. Yeah. That means you're doing something right, bro. Hey, honestly. Scroll.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so I don't know, man. It's been. I like to observe too, like all the content creators in New Zealand, especially the Pacific Island ones. I see like the different. They come up and then they go into their little groups, different groups now.
Everyone, yeah, I've noticed that too. Everybody's all the guys.
Niche.
I've noticed it's only guys, bro. I've noticed.
Yeah, I never seen any girls.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen any girls, bro. Like,
Or maybe the
you know,
girls
us
just see
guys,
the
bro,
girls.
we always collab, like always getting collabs with like the Safari brothers, but I've never seen like a female New Zealand content creator. I've never seen them like collab with each other.
I think they're the ones that do the makeup. The makeup ones. But you're
But
right.
I actually thought like, you know, as MUA,
What's that?
you know, like makeup artist.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was someone's name, eh?
Oh.
Like whenever I read on like a girl's like caption, I say thank you to my thank you to MUA. I'm like, hey, who's more? Who's more? I was like, hey.
The only probably, and there's not really, I don't think, woman or girl content creators that I see is that Millie Holmes. You've seen her? This Paul Holmes is his daughter, or
Is it?
Hene out.
I think
Ella?
I think I've heard of her name.
Millie something. But even those girls, like, it's usually the ones that just show their ass and bikinis, and
Yeah.
that's their version of content creating.
Content creating, yeah.
The OnlyFans.
That's too easy,
Step
bro.
into OnlyFans.
That's too easy to be famous, bro.
But there's heaps of surviving ones out there. The overseas one, Australian ones you see a lot. They come, like the Safari brothers are funny, man. Like,
Yeah, bro.
their characters like remind me of Sam Wanze, my old man. Motherfucker.
I'm waiting for.
You motherfucker.
I'm still waiting, bro. I'm waiting for just one skit, bro, where Brando gets to hiding in. Just one, just give
He never
Tony,
does
just
it.
give Tony one, bro.
He never does it.
Never, bro. It's always Tony. I'm like, just one, bro. Just one content. Brando, one. All right, just one. Let Tony give you a hiding just once, bro. Fuck.
At the same time, those content creators, like, I could never do that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It's not what I'm into.
Oh, yeah.
Like the skits. Oh, yeah, the skits are funny, but man, you know what I'm waiting for? Someone to. I want. Well, you know what the jokes, the skits are? It's got to do with our own people.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sort of like tired of it. Like, I want it to be about the Palangis. Can we joke about them? Can we start putting them down? That's what I want to hear. I want to see. There's hardly any.
Yeah, no. When you mentioned it, I was like,
There's
it's
hardly.
always like
Yeah.
us, mocking us.
Yeah. It's I get it, because we mock us, you know.
Yeah.
we mock us, so it's funny when we see it.
Yeah.
But man, can we mock the Palangis? Like if who's that guy? Eliotza.
Oh, yes.
He's very outspoken when it comes to
that, like colonial stuff.
colonial stuff. Like,
is he still on the +64?
I don't think so. I think they're finished.
Oh, I think. Oh, true.
Now, if he did skits about what he talks about, that would be crack.
Fuck.
Like, you know, if you think about the black comedians like Dave Chappelle and Eddie Murphy, they joke about the Palangis all the time. You know,
they do. Yeah,
put them down all the time, and it's funny as.
True, yeah,
it's funny as.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta. It's not like you're bowing down to them. You make fun of them because, you know, that's the way society is over there, African American. But why can't Islanders over here do that? Are we too proud to make fun of the white man? Is the white man the boss? We're not allowed to make fun of them?
It's yeah, true.
Like, is it a respect thing, or is it not easy? Like, I would love to see making fun of white culture. You know, like I've seen a little bit, like these skits. I think it was Terrell when he had a skit going to your bar in your friend's house when you were a kid, and it's different.
Oh, was it Terrell?
Yeah, like, I think it's him or someone else, and the kid's answering back to the parents, and you, oh my gosh, like, that kind of stuff, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
but more of that, but more like real hard out kind of stuff, like making fun of the. Like, what would that look like?
What are you stepping into the dark humor?
Yeah, dark humor.
I'm all for it, bro. I love some dark humor.
Whose gang used to do dark humor? His earlier stuff.
Yes,
He had a lot of like, and that was funny.
I reckon he should.
He stopped doing it now. Like, I think he does a little bit, but not as dark.
It's not as dark as before. No.
When he first started out, because the one that all made me laugh was the Superman one.
Was this a dark one?
Yeah.
From years ago.
Yeah, when he goes up to his mate and his mate is crying. He goes, "Oh, what's wrong?" He goes, "Oh, my mum died." And he goes, "Wait, what happened?" "Oh, damn, she had a car accident." He goes, "What happened?" "She threw out the window." And he goes, "Oh, like Superman." "Oh, like Superman." So I always remember that one because I was like, that's like sad.
Damn. That's a good one, bro. Wow. That's a good one, bro. Damn.
You don't remember that one?
No.
If you go back to his old stuff, I wonder if he's still got them on his YouTube. But he has a lot of like dark humor, man.
He should bring it back, man. But he still does the stand up thing.
I saw the one. Yeah, I saw a little bit. A snip.
Yeah, there was a snippet of him doing one.
About the Transformers joke.
Yeah, the Transformer one. Yeah.
See, he's been a phenomenon, hasn't he?
Who? Oh,
Oosgang. For New Zealand.
For New Zealand, bro. Especially for our the poly demographic.
And where he's come from. I always found it was a bit sad when he got criticized for blowing up again. For going big again.
From his
training.
His training.
Because if you look at those videos when how much weight he's lost, man, he was there. He was almost there.
He was, man. Hardly recognized him.
Yeah. But now when you see his new videos, he's like gone up, like. But I get it because he said when his dad passed away, it's about half of him to.
Yeah,
to grieve.
He didn't finish his. Was 100 weeks, eh?
Yeah, 100 weeks.
And his dad passed away.
Yeah.
During. Oh yeah.
So it's pretty hard for him. But yeah, like.
No, even he's a crack up too to take on our locations. Oosgang, asking the Spurs like what color their panties. Shut up, bro. Shush, man. That guy, bro. Yeah, he's crack up, man. My son buzzes out too. He's like, "Are you friends with Oosgang?" I go, "Yeah." "Nah." I go, "Yeah." Go call him up then. So I'll call him up either on my phone or on IG. And then Oosgang will go, "What's up, Oos?" And then my son goes, "Oh!" I go, "Shut." Oosgang goes, "Well, what happened?" I go, "Oh, it's my son." "Well, how come?" "He didn't believe me that you're my mate." I was like, "Nah, I'm not his mate, G." "Oh yeah, you friends with Oosgang?" Then sometimes, like, when I'm calling my son, then my son's mates on the background, like, "Is your dad kissed the floor?" "Nah, he's not." He's like, Christopher, I'm a big fan, Christopher. I was like, can you get off speaker, bro, so I can talk to my son?
Yeah.
It's just moments like that, man. Like,
See, I like watching my content a little bit dark, a little bit controversial, maybe violent, maybe out the gate.
oh, that your niche?
Yeah, that's what I like to watch.
Oh,
Like something funny and dark. But I think the formula of these guys, like Wolfgang and Terrell, and like especially with Terrell, like if you look at all this content through the years, it's always the same. The level of like censorship, or you know, it's never dark.
nah.
It's never too controversial. It's
Nah,
just
he's always safe.
it was always safe. They're safe thing. But his popularity, like that's the level probably you need to be to get that kind of popularity, that safeness. But I always wondered, like, to break that safety, can you still be on that same level? You know what I mean? If you're a little bit darker, a little bit controversial, or you can't, or you have swear
Like
words,
an automatic switch.
like swear words. How can you get to that level?
I think you gotta ease your way into it. It's kind of weird. Like,
Yeah, but with keeping that type of content, like not falling into like a Terrell kind of, that kind of
like,
censorship.
Terrell's been like that for years.
Yeah. So maybe that's the secret: just be consistent.
Damn.
Like when you look at what are those two guys that crack up as, Sonny Jim and
Oh yeah.
and Dre. Like they're consistent with their type of
Their
content.
type of content. Yeah.
It's not the Sapphire Brothers, but it's their own about the streets, right? Their content's about stuff that goes on in the streets, like drugs, alcohol. Like, could that make it to the level we're talking about, or is it just one of those things that not accepted from the mainstream?
Nah.
It's still a niche.
They're like the ECW version.
Yeah.
So like, Terrell is more like the WWE, the clean cut.
That's a good example.
Like clean, you got your clean cut version for media, but then you got your director's extended version. That's where I think that's where Sonny Jim and all them they're on the DVDs. They didn't make the they didn't make the movies, but they're on the DVD. I think dark humor, unless you're real intelligent on how you deliver it, where like you gotta read between the lines, or your delivery might be like, you can put it in a skit and like say do a skit like Terrell, like how you were saying before, but instead of like dropping the F-bomb, like you drop a dark humor, I don't know, situation. Oh, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be it's gonna be hard, either jumping from one niche to another.
Because it's all about, I think it's all about what you want to see. If there's nothing out there or what you want to see, do it yourself.
Sure.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
You could.
Like the sports stuff we do. Like there's nothing out there really on that perspective. So why not do it ourselves?
Sure. Yeah, might as well. Might as well just give it a crack.
And that's probably like how Paranormal started. Thing. There's nothing out there, so do it yourself.
Do it yourself. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Give it a crack.
Yeah.
Try.
Give it a
Your
crack.
next content.
Sweet. Also, man. So where can people find you on the radio show?
You can find us on 12radio.co. That's the website. 12radio.co. That's ONE and then the number 2 and then radio.co. It's a live stream radio station. You'll catch us. We are called the Two Main Men. That's me, KTF, and the one they call Tej. Every Tuesday and Wednesday nights from 8 to 10 p.m. The website will be linked to other channels as well. So you got Spotify, you can listen to that, or you can listen and watch us on YouTube, which is 12 Radio, ONE, the number 2 and radio. That's me and Tej, Monday to Tuesday and Wednesday nights. You can catch myself, Tej, Kamayola, and Enzo as the Paranormal Hunters, where we go and investigate haunted locations every Saturday. And the episode will be dropping on YouTube on Sunday. You can guarantee a new episode every Sunday on my channel, which is Kiss the Floor TV. And you can find all of us on all our socials. Kiss the Floor, the one they call Tej, Kamayola, that's KAMAYERRLERR. I don't know why I don't know where they came from. And then you got the last one, Enzo Official. That's INZO and Official. You can find us on all socials using those handles.
Nice, also.
Damn. I already put on my radio.
Good practice. Cheers, man. I'll see you tomorrow online.
Yeah.
West, y'all.